It's another Friday night kerfuffle. Getting a little late start, but I'm glad everybody could make it. We're missing Cassandra, but that's okay. Cassandra's sleeping in the front cab. Meanwhile, you guys did some searching around. It looks like somebody's come to some
Boy.
conclusions here. Everybody roll Chupacabra lore one more
Boy,
time.
hell yeah.
Okay, yeah.
These here are
Samuel,
definitely some sort of carnivorous bats.
Samuel, give yourself 10 IP here. You're gonna school everybody.
Up to Chupacabra lore 2. Off the hop, holy shit. Let me to go.
Go ahead and
this up,
explain
'cause
to
I
people what you think
have
is
my-
going on here as you're taking photographs. Go ahead and
Well-
roll camera photo.
Yep. The dog is still downstairs. Oh, shit.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Rolling hot already. All right.
Kangaroo Jack is convinced that it's like some kind of, would you say, a bat?
Yeah, some sort of carnivorous bat.
But Turbo, you think it might be something else. What do you think it is?
Okay.
Okay. I've got my shit lined up already.
Turbo,
But I'll let him do his thing.
Turbo, what do you think it is?
Abra.
Excuse me?
Clearly, the livestock was drained. It would be Chupacabra.
I have to concur with that. I have to concur. It's looking pretty Chupacabra up in here.
Well, there's an issue with that. No such thing as a Chupacabra.
Well, it depends on what way you look at it. If you're looking at it in the way that people from Puerto Rico and their mythology, it's more of like a little gremlin-like creature, a little gargoyle thing.
No such thing
weird-looking
as
face.
gargoyles either.
But if you're looking at the thing that more people from where we come from believe, it's more like a dog with mange, but it's also known to suck the blood out of livestock and maybe people in this case. Also, not only that, her name means goat sucker.
Go ahead and
Never
roll.
confirmed though.
Go ahead and roll credibility check there, Samuel.
Oh boy, I really need to start critting on credibility. That ain't no crit.
Everybody else can roll human perception versus credibility to give yourself a little bit of a weather test.
I crit.
All right, give yourself
Oh,
10
you
IP
crit?
there in human perception.
You're full of shit, Sammy.
I'm just stating what I know. I'm not saying
And what
it's
you know
shit.
is bullshit.
Aren't you the one who's not in charge of the entire platoon right now?
So actually, there are a
Hi.
few. There are
I thought right.
so.
there are a lot of people that came with you. You have 6 outriders, and what is it, Frank?
The Outriders and Frank.
Or Francisco?
No, it's just the way it was said. It's just you got like the whole you got all these Outriders and then Frank.
Yeah, well, Frank is still sitting out in the Wolverine. Apparently, he likes thinking that he's the commander of the Wolverine.
Like
So-
Lafayette.
And then you got 3 of the Panzers out there too. 3 of the other Panzers are not Panzers, the Outriders. So you got 3 of the other Outriders are inside the perimeter here with you guys. And Sam, yeah, your car is hanging out down
Yeah,
there.
I forgot to.
Make it a
There we
little
go.
longer.
Reminds me. I think I should beefy it. My stepdad has a Mustang, and my mom got like a diamond painting picture of it, and it just the way that it came out when it arrived, like it basically looked like that. It looked like really stubby. It was really funny.
All right, that's the right size for it. All right, so let's put your 3 outriders outside. Now, these outriders are getting a little restless. They're not quite sure what you guys are doing here. So maybe roll leadership check. Anybody who's going to answer to them, because they're like, hey, what's going on here? What are we stopping here for?
Tempted, but not my place.
That's a great captain. That's a great question. Squad leader. I look at Turbo. What are we doing here?
Well, basically, we took a wrong turn. And my suggestion is we go back. But I think it's very dark at the moment, so we'll have to stay the night. It's harder to trace back. Nation,
All right, go ahead and roll leadership
it'll be just
or persuasion, fast talk, whichever one you're better at.
What do we roll against that?
Human perception, or you can roll additionally persuasion, fast talk, or leadership. If you have a better idea, better plan.
Fuck.
All right, he's a vampire. Kill him.
Whoa-ha-ha-ha. 1, 2.
That was hilarious.
Ooh. Wait a minute. Where did my Australian accent go?
All right, guys, what do you want to do? So, Turbo is saying we should bed down for the night and just camp out here. You guys do have some special equipment. There is a MacTac, or I think that's what we called it. Let's check out the rules and mechanics.
Yeah. This thing's pretty cool. I was reading a bit about it. It's the what was it? It's the MPTC GPS. It's a Militech personal tactical computer. Or the TAC stack.
Yeah.
You've got it. You posted it earlier, and this is a big deal. Isn't this like if we lose this, isn't that really bad for
it could bring down Militech.
Pretty much. This has all of the current information for the entire South American Militech forces, where they are and whatnot, I believe.
Uh-huh.
Right. Unless there's like secret forces that are not updating their information and so on.
Exactly.
Everyone that chooses to update their information and all the commanders that are using these to coordinate that information have one of these. They do seem to have a security code to get into it, but that can be broken. All right.
True. Go ahead and roll for electronic security. See if you remember the security code.
Oh boy!
It's an easy check. It's a 10.
I don't have an electronic security on this character though. Turbo? I do have a decent tech score. I have a 5 in tech.
Yeah. Did you remember the 4-digit code? That's the big question.
It's a 50-50 roll for me, Turbo. Do I take it? I can put luck into it to make it a higher chance, but
electronic security. Let me
You
check.
wrote it on your wrist, but it washed off.
oh no.
I have
Okay.
electronic security. Well, I don't have electronic security, but I have an 8 in tech.
Turbo, I think you go and try and remember it.
Okay.
I mean, hey, we have some time right now since we have until morning. Maybe Kangaroo Jack could also try and teach Sammy how to shoot a little bit.
Yeah, if you guys want
Who does
to teach
security?
it. Yeah, you remember it. It pops open for you.
Holy shit!
I'm going to give you the code. With another electronic security skill check of a 10 or higher difficulty, give yourself 10 IP there in electronic security. You can change the code.
Can I change them?
Nothing wrong with changing the
Give him the
code if you
code.
wanted to. It doesn't
I
change
give
it
him
for
the
everyone
code.
else. Just changes it for this terminal.
I give him the code. This is the code.
Whoa, wait, don't say it out loud.
Sorry, thinking out loud.
Yeah, but maybe, you know what, just like lean in, bring it in close and just whisper it to me.
Okay, yeah, I whisper.
What was it?
To
What was that
Kangaroo.
again? It's literally just password. It's just password. Are you kidding me?
One.
The password is password.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, password 1. That's insane.
Oh my god. I get the reference. I get it.
You didn't hear that? I turned like a point at Sammy. You didn't hear that.
Nope, didn't hear a fucking thing.
Good, because then we'd have to bury you in a ditch somewhere.
Good one. Good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you're not joking. I know.
If you want to roll human perception, you can.
I do. You weren't joking, were you?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't think so. That's some Boeing shit right there.
Yeah, Jack does that thing where you don't notice it until he holsters his pistol
Ooh.
a second time.
Yeah.
Obviously, whatever we were messing with is serious enough for him to drop any previous pretense of us being friends and hanging out and helping you and so on. It's that serious.
Oof. All right.
But yeah, what does the tax stat say? Where's the closest militech forces that we can relink with?
Probably
Where
the ones
are we?
that we were following before.
Does this tell us where we are, or does it just tell us the lay of the land, and then we have to use the landmarks to figure out where we are?
You have to use library search.
I see. Well, I might as well. Take a crack at it. That's 12.
All right, library search. You rolled 12.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Also, keep the tax stat away from Jockey.
Yeah, Jockey's out in the
Yep.
perimeter.
Agreed.
Yep.
So here's the thing. When you are using the library search, it shows you right away that your convoy is halfway almost to Sao Paulo by now.
All right. Does it tell us where we are?
Yeah, you guys are located. I'm going to give you the big map here. Actually, they're not quite halfway. They're just further along than you.
Yeah. They'll probably be there by tomorrow.
Yeah.
Or at least night. But now that we have, at first we were risking. Remember when I said if Arasaka forces show up and they get us, we're probably just going to surrender. Now I don't want to do that since we have the tax stack with us.
Right. Okay, so you guys started up here by the national park. They're almost to 𝘾𝘼𝙉𝙊𝙄 by now. So we'll put their marker on the board, and I'll put a marker for you guys. Give them this one. Ta-da.
Oh, there. All right. Where are we?
You guys are over here somewhere. Actually, probably closer to this.
Yeah, we took a turn.
Give you the Wolverine. Alright. So we can make those bigger if you want. Although, that's probably big enough.
Yeah. What is this? Is this a road?
Yeah.
Okay. Here's my suggestion. We take our rest. Here's my suggestion, Captain Turbo. We take a rest, and then we follow the main road, the trail down through the road, and whoops. Ignore that other turn, and then we just follow the coast down all the way over to Sao Paulo.
Alright. You also see that there's an alert for a notification on the TACMAC.
Oh yeah, it does tell enemy locations too, doesn't it?
Yep.
If we mark them down, of course.
Right. Now, here's the thing. It does say, um, that there's a message for all Militech units not on their way to Sao Paulo. We have an urgent alert. Be on the lookout for Arasaka mobile deploy, supply depot, in the hopes of maybe finding one of those and notifying Militech Command about its location. So
They stole our ideas. They're doing the same thing as we are.
basically you're authorized to scout around for the Arasaka mobile supply depot. And also, if you are so inclined, there's another side mission that you could do. You could actually go into Rio de Janeiro and help support squads on the ground in there.
Where is Rio? That continues this way. Like we keep going.
That's to the right.
It goes up north.
Oh, it's up north, eh?
I'll show you.
Interesting. I like that. I like both of those ideas. I feel like one of those.
combat.
I feel like one of those World War II Japanese soldiers that are just stranded behind enemy lines and have been
All I
left
can
alone
think,
on
it's
an
not even a
island.
Japanese soldier. All I can think of is that one fucking Vietnamese soldier image. I think you know which one I'm thinking of. I don't know why that's what I
like we
thought of.
immediately we're separated from our convoy for a day. We immediately go feral, start setting up like punji traps and whatnot.
We won't surrender for like another 30 years. Yeah, maybe if we are gonna get invested in some urban combat, maybe it is best that that Kangaroo tries to teach Sammy a little bit about shooting, even if it's just like bare minimum. It's best that he knows how to use a gun rather than being there with a thumb up his ass instead.
Only
He'll
if
protect
Captain,
himself
only if
or not.
only if Captain Turbo agrees. If it's a productive use of ammunition.
All right.
Hey, what are we shooting at?
Oh, trying to get
Samuel
Sammy,
Winters,
killing,
our media is looking to learn.
no,
Sammy Winters is looking to learn some weapon handling skills, and he wants me to teach him, but it will use up ammunition, and we're deeply separated from supply.
Well, you guys
Am I clear to teach him?
You guys do have a crate of 6.5 millimeter ammunition.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, some 6.5, eh? Ooh, some spicy stuff.
Am I clear to teach him? Also, I got to roll for my luck.
Yeah, you guys might find an additional case.
I didn't.
Okay. We have some extras here. This is fine. We can do some pot shots.
Fair enough. Then
What
I'll be
Kangaroo
doing that.
decided
What do
was
you
training
think
me in.
should be the next move then, Captain Turbo? Do we relink and go back to Rio de Janeiro? Do we try and make our way to Sao Paulo, independent of the convoy? After we finish our rest, what's our next move?
We need to relink. That's the next step.
Understood.
So yeah,
We could potentially-
the tactical computer gives you a few options. You guys can answer, responding to resupply mission closer to Rio. You can also utilize your resources to recon and try to capture supplies that Arasaka may have left behind. You can try to locate their mobile supply depot.
Okay, so what's in Rio de Janeiro? I thought we are going to Sao Paulo.
Urban combat.
Ground warfare.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's a big conflict.
There's a push to attack Rio at there's an extraction mission in Casablanca, and there for some of Arasaka personnel, and then there's also there's a manufacturing plant in Rio. I think it's over here. That it's also up for grabs, so you guys can try to infiltrate that and cause some damage.
Which one's closest?
If we relink with the front, that Sao Paulo is closer, but if we relink with the frontline forces in Rio, then not only will we get the war efforts for it, but those forces will need a resupply, and we'll be able to go back to Sao Paulo with them.
Okay, let's
Think
go
of
to
the
Rio.
glory to be won
one?
in Rio, though.
Think of how cool it would
Yeah.
be if you went into urban combat in this age.
Fuck yeah.
Okay, yeah, it's just not too
Scavenge the
big. We're
enemy and
only
shit.
a few. We're only a few. We're only a few guys. We only have outriders in the world and the trucks.
That means we can move stealthily.
Combat.
That means we can move real stealthily. Imagine the extractions we could pull off.
Ooh,
Okay,
wait a minute,
sure.
boys. Idea? So, I have a civilian vehicle, yeah? We can pull some modern warfare shit. Y'all fucking get in the car with me. Have your rifles ready.
So the 3 red circles indicate 3 missions that you guys can accept. One of them is to search for a possible Arasaka mobile supply depot and recon its coordinates to Militech Command. Another one is to do an extraction here in Casablanca for Arasaka personnel located in one of the hotels. Another one would be to infiltrate and damage the Arasaka manufacturing facility up here near Rio.
One of these is Battlefield 4 campaign mission.
Yeah.
My least favorite one in the entire game. Takes fucking forever.
Wait, what was that?
One of these is literally one of the Battlefield 4 campaign missions. It's my least favorite. It's the extraction one.
4? Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's the extraction one.
I mean, you don't have
it's
to
a fun
actually
mission,
extract
it's
him. You
long.
can just assassinate him. Yeah, it's either way.
Extract him straight to heaven.
Oh, I extracted him all right. I extracted him.
Extracted him with several 40mm grenades. Extracted a piece of him there, piece of him there.
Piece of him here and there and over there.
You'll find his ass all the way, fucking spread all the way across fucking Rio. One piece of him will be in Timbuktu.
All right, so the security detail assigned to this particular executive is significant.
Oh.
Okay.
Is that all the Militech notes
Yeah.
on it? That's all the field report says?
Right. You have his name. His name is Haruko.
I see. What do you think, Captain Turbo? Which of these, what do you want to do?
I mean,
We could potentially ignore all 3 of these as well.
His name is 𝘾𝘼𝙉𝙊𝙊𝙄𝘎. Sorry. It's this guy.
I think it'll be easier for the warehouse, and maybe the warehouse has more. God, warehouse has more resources for us to take.
It's not a warehouse,
Resources.
Barb. It's not a warehouse. It's a
Manufacturing
what was it again?
facility.
It's a manufacturing facility. I also believe that it will be well defended.
Yeah.
And what's over here?
All 3 of these objectives are a little over your head, but I mean, you know.
We're not bad at recon. If we just simply stayed and was kept quiet, then we could potentially greatly aid Militech forces that way. Simply by calling out positions, looking through with thermals, and so on. Of course, we might get detected as well, but
Your outriders, could also be spread a little more thin because maybe you don't have as much to defend.
Okay. So yeah, we'll reconnaissance and yeah,
All
the way
right.
we can.
we'll
Can't
be doing
take
recon then.
it head on because we're few in forces.
Get yourself ready for a promotion, because it's coming right up.
Wait, where are we headed?
Serra da Bocana National Park.
Well, you're kind of already in it, but yeah.
We're going north, though.
So let's.
Right.
Yeah.
We're
No,
like
we're going to Rio.
we're like around here. We're gonna have to like.
You'd maybe follow your path back into the park a little bit more.
We're getting into some urban combat.
No. Within the forests, we're looking for we're trying to do recon and find the remnants of left behind Arasaka technology, and or find the Arasaka convoy themselves and report it on the stack Mac. Both will be successful and help out in the long run. We don't need to take out the whole convoy ourselves.
So you can also use this this device to communicate with Militech Command. You can send little coded messages encrypted, basically reporting your position and your mission objectives. Basically, just giving some feedback to Command about what you're up to and what you're planning on doing next. So it gives you a little update status and then update objective.
This thing is fucking rad. I love this little machine. It's such a liability for us to have one of these, but it's very cool.
Also, what was the verdict on the on me being trained a little bit?
We agreed to it.
Oh, sweet.
All right, you guys can set up outside a little shooting range if you want to. Just tell me what you're shooting at.
Before that, I'd like to try our best to disguise the vehicles and anything from any like drones, because we've already been detected by drones twice.
That's true.
So I'd like to try and disguise our upwards.
Go ahead and roll hide evade. I'm not going to give you any bonuses, but you do get a -2 for any detection because it's dark.
Nice. That's a 17.
All right, so.
And do I roll teaching as I'm gonna pull out the Militech heavy machine gun, and we're gonna do a few 3-shot bursts. We're gonna burn 30 rounds over the course of an hour.
With a teaching skill of 0, you can average your teaching skill plus whatever skill you're trying to teach, and that's the maximum amount of skill that you can teach somebody else.
I have a teaching skill of 0.
So go ahead and add whatever.
And I have a heavy weapons that's maxed out. I have heavy weapons of 10.
Heavy weapon skill level of 10?
Yes.
Wow. Okay. So in that case, your 10 divided by 2, you can max out at 5. You can teach up to a level of 5 to your students.
Nice.
I'm going to say roll a teaching skill. You can add half of your skill that you're trying to teach to your teaching skill. Check.
Okay.
So you get a +5 to your skill check, even though you don't have any teaching skills. You can still impart some. Now you're gonna roll it's gonna give you a chance to score some IP, Samuel. You get to roll heavy weapons check without a -3, just a naked check, and then if you score 10 or higher, then I'll give you 1 IP. If you score any, for each point that you score over 10, you score an additional point of IP.
Alrighty.
1
10
IP.
flat.
Up to a maximum of what he rolled, 21. So, if you roll higher than a 21, you still max out at his 21. So
yeah, he rolled a 10, so he gets 1 IP.
1 IP.
That?
Yep.
Okay, it's a start. We'll do this every night and for a few nights.
Yeah. So yeah, go ahead and roll a 1d6 to see how many hours that took you.
Okay.
Kangaroo Jack. Wow.
That's our evening.
Not a fast learner, I see. Oh, and
I think Kangaroo Jack's just a bad teacher. After this, Sam, you know what? I really thought the gun sound effects and like the shooting was gonna help. On second thought, I'm realizing that you're more of an information learner, and I don't really know what that means. So can you teach me teaching?
I don't have a teaching skill either.
Short answer, no.
Oh, if I try to teach him teaching and my teaching is 0 and my teaching is also 0.
Yeah, you can't.
Do I just give him infinite? Do I just teach him infinite teaching skill?
He might learn how
Negative
to teach
1.
one of these days, but he's gonna have to crit on teaching.
Let's hope for the best tomorrow.
Or take a class in teaching, maybe. I don't know.
Kangaroo Jack.
Or try and teach Chupacabra lore.
Kangaroo Jack's gonna sleep for 4 or 3 hours until like complete sundown.
All right, it's actually been sundown this whole time you've been teaching. Meanwhile, you guys have been. Where have you been shooting at? Doing these 6 hours of teaching.
Where is uphill? Like this, right?
No, you're on top of a hill. Everywhere's downhill, pretty much.
Oh, I see.
Plus, it's dark.
The coast. The coast is south, right?
It's kind of dark in every direction as well.
The coast is kind of south, right?
The coast, I guess, yeah, would be a little bit southeast.
Yeah, it's a bit. It's definitely not. It's nothing perfect, and it's definitely a bit. What's the word? Risky. But we'll be firing our shots south downrange.
This is the building that you guys are in. So where you're shooting from the front lawn? What's going on here?
Like this, we'll set up like a little like a prone shooting position where we're on like the ground out here.
So this is the pen where the farm animals live. That's fine. All right, so you shooting off into the south area here. There is a wall back here. I imagine that you're shooting over the top of it.
There's like any like random trash that we could have found or like set up against the fence.
Yeah, you can do that. And basically, you're blowing the fence apart with what 40 millimeter grenade launcher. What are you using?
3.5 millimeter LMG.
Yeah.
Okay,
it's the heavy machine gun.
And
the light machine gun.
That's using up the 6.5 millimeter.
Sorry, the 6.5 millimeter.
Okay, go ahead. How many rounds did you guys use up?
I think we were doing 3-shot bursts, but since we were doing a few hours, then we'll do probably 60 shots.
Okay, so just mark off how many rounds each. Probably like 100 rounds each, we'll say.
Where do we have the equipment for that?
So you have a case, which is basically 10 boxes. Or I guess it's like a pallet. So you have like 10 full boxes of 50 rounds, or I guess they're either 50 or 100. So go ahead and roll your luck plus 1d10. We'll say if your luck is over 12, luck roll 12 or higher. Okay, so you get 100, twice as many. So it's going to be how many cases would you say you found before? 6, was it?
Mm-hmm.
So 600 rounds is how many you have. So now you have 5.
And then we just shot 100 of them?
Yeah, no, you shot 200 of them. So you have 400 rounds left.
400 rounds of 6.5 millimeter.
Yeah. And you, yeah, that's 1 IP. You got in heavy weapons. So that's
Better than 0.
A lot of rounds.
The teaching experience really like declined after we brought out the beers.
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, but it was a lot of fun, eh? Yeah, and
Oh yeah.
after you guys, after the shooting dies down, it's oddly quiet. Right, hours before sunrise. You guys can roll awareness. Notice.
Also, after the training session, Samuel changes out of the stealth suit because during the day it will get burnt out.
Are you guys sleeping in any of the vehicles or in the house? What? Are you sleeping, Winston, or Turbo?
Yep, I'll be sleeping likely where I always sleep. Either in
shit.
the Wolverine.
In the Wolverine? Okay. The Outriders are sleeping because, they've been on forever. But since you guys are doing target practice, when you guys finish up, you guys walk into the building. There's no place to sleep inside because all the Outriders are taking all the horizontal spaces. Roll awareness notice check as it's like 3 in the morning right now. And you guys finally stop. Someone else is supposed to be on watch, but you're not sure who.
Jockey!
Jockey is out.
Do I roll another awareness?
Yeah. Did you? Okay. Samuel rolled 25. You rolled a 17. No, you don't roll it twice. I just didn't notice. Samuel, give yourself 10 IP.
Yep.
So you hear something rustling around out beyond the fence. It sounds like.
I'm gonna ready up that combat knife. Just in case.
Probably from shooting all those rounds, probably attracted some attention. Who knows?
In fact, Samuel's is gonna get prone with his knife, and he's going to look towards that area with his camera,
Okay.
with the night vision on.
Uh huh. You don't see anything,
Just to scope it out.
but you hear some
watching.
like a snap of a twig.
Ooh, alrighty. That's disconcerting, to say the least.
Winston, I think if you're over here in the Wolverine, we'll move your character over there.
Okay.
Winston, you're asleep at this point. Go ahead and make your roll
Okay.
for sleep. Give yourself a 1d10.
Sleep.
All right, so if you started sleeping at 7 o'clock, it's probably about 3 in the morning right now. So it might be your turn for watch.
Okay. Yep.
And Francesco is gonna sleep through the rest of the night.
Turbo goes up,
Probably
switches out for watch. I'm probably gonna switch out of my suit.
So Turbo, you don't see or hear anything, but you do wake up for your shift. The guys are done shooting, so they wake you up when they're finished.
Okay. I take my watch.
So
Really like
Sam,
campfire.
since you're alerted to what's going on there, do you say anything to
I do, yeah.
Kangaroo Jack or to Winston
I'll I'll tell Winston since he's the one that's up for watch now.
or Turbo?
But something in the tree. I heard something in the tree line. Heard a couple of twigs snap. Not normal for predators to snap twigs when they're walking around. So I think we might have company at some point tonight.
He keeps his AMTI 2000 handy.
Go ahead and roll awareness notice check -2, Turbo. Because you're inside the vehicle. Also, it's dark.
Ah, but I have awareness with my vehicle.
It's true. It's still dark, so -2. Unless you have any kind of night vision to counteract that. Okay. So you don't notice anything? All clear as far as you're concerned.
Okay.
All right. So roll 1d6. We'll see how many hours go by. 5. Okay. Do you go and investigate, Sam, or do you just kind of hang tight?
If Turbo's gonna come with me, sure. I'm not gonna do it alone because I'm still pretty even with with ninjutsu I'm not that great in a fight.
Where did Kangaroo Jack go?
In my
Sleep.
suit.
Oh, you're in your suit?
Sleeping in.
Aha.
I wrote down Kangaroo Jack is sleeping inside his suit. He might take a negative for that in the chat.
Go ahead and roll your 1d10 to see how many hours of sleep you get. If
You have a penalty for being in a weird spot, sleeping basically vertically.
No, you're fine. You're supported.
Okay. 9 hours.
All right. So you could technically sleep until 10 a.m. Or even later, probably because it's 3 a.m. You could probably sleep until noon. Before it got too hot in your suit, maybe. All right. Meanwhile, you and Turbo, where do you guys meet up? Because you guys are just talking over comms right now.
Uh,
I will say to Sammy, probably we should hold position for now. But we'll
all right.
check that direction, or we'll focus on that direction. Kind of like holding that angle.
So Sammy, from where you're at, you don't really have a visual on that position. It's behind the house. You can maybe from over here.
Better yet, why don't you cover me? I'll go check it out.
If you got onto the roof, you'd have a better visual. You can roll athletics to crawl
Okay, I'll
onto
do
the roof.
Do that. I'll cover him. Okay.
I was gonna try and stealth my way over there.
All right, roll stealth, you guys.
Oh yeah, I'm great at those.
Oh, I thought you were asleep.
I am.
Okay.
Hey,
Sam,
13 ain't bad.
But you said guys.
all right. Kangaroo Jack, you're very stealthy there in your suit. You get a crit.
Yeah, I don't have to take that. I was joking. That feels cheesy. I was joking. I won't take the IP for that.
Can I have his IP? No, I'm joking. I do need to get some IP for stealth, though.
I'll give it to Cassandra. How's that?
That'd actually be pretty funny. It's like, why do I have a stealth skill?
Yeah. All right, guys. You guys aren't that stealthy, to be honest. I'm gonna say that you guys are also crunching on some of the leaves in the woods here.
I don't know. I disagree. For a guy with 5 in reflex and a 0 in stealth, 13 ain't bad.
13 ain't bad, but it's not good enough. So like, yeah,
No, it's not.
yeah, you're like, oh, well, no wonder anything could be crunching back there. Could be a squirrel. So anyway, as you guys are trying to sneak up on it, roll one more awareness notice check. This time a -2, unless you have night vision.
Got my camera. Just barely not a crit. Or actually, no, not just barely not a crit. No, just not a crit. Period.
Yeah, sorry, bud.
Damn. I'm 20 IP off of awareness 6.
Turbo, how'd you do on your awareness? All right. So you guys still don't see it. You guys can advance, or you can maybe just hold position.
My boat is holding position.
Yeah,
Okay, you guys.
I'm in a hold position.
You guys are craning to see if there's anything moving out there. It's very still, and very quiet, and very eerie. It's almost like the jungle is holding its breath.
Sammy's got it. Sammy's got the knife that he's borrowing out as well. He's holding the cam in one hand, and then he's got the knife in the other one.
Okay. All of a sudden, you hear this blood-curdling yell from inside the house.
Oh shit!
I run to the house.
All right, you guys can make an athletics check. You guys have to hop over a fence or something right there.
Ah shit! I hurt myself again.
Oh crap! Okay, you take a fall. The 7 fumble on a reflex, I think, might actually cause damage to you. Let me double check. Alright, so non-combat, this is athletics. 7. Roll a save versus stun. You do take 1 point of minor damage. You sprain and fall, stumble.
And smash my knee into the fucking ground.
Yeah, take 1 point of damage to either leg you could choose.
Yep.
Oof. All right, and you're
It's just the Peter Griffin thing.
rolling around on the ground. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Turbo, you make it over to the other side into the house, where you find that one of your guys is dead. Apparently, he's been sucked dry, and one of the other outriders says he saw this thing sucking on his friend, his neck, and he started to scream, and it ran out the back.
Son of a bitch. Gear up. Going hunting.
What was that?
Gear up. We're going hunting.
Gear up. We're going hunting. Okay. All right. Roll leadership. These guys are freaked out. You're gonna have to motivate them. All right. So yeah, they gear up. Okay, boss. We'll go. You get their rifles out.
The fuck up, samurai. We're get a chupacabra.
We're going to kill a chupacabra. Wake the fuck up, samurai. It's time to go hunt a chupacabra.
What's going on? Are you on the comm saying that? Like, are you waking up Jack as well?
Yeah.
Oh, what's going on?
Could be up. One of our boys got killed.
What the hell? There's no such thing as a chupacabra.
Oh, one of
He
your
just
men's
killed
dead.
the guy. He's right in front of me.
All right. I'm gonna
Gear
power
up and let's move.
I'm powering up the ACPA. I don't think I don't know what you're talking about, but whatever it is, I'm gonna kill it.
Shadow track.
Yeah, go ahead and roll shadow track.
Meanwhile, in the background. Oh!
We'll use 3 luck into this one.
Oh, good. All right. So you see some trails of tracks leading into the forest.
Cover track. Get on a swivel. Let's go.
All right. Bring you guys' characters into the jungle clearing.
Right to the center.
You find over here on the left-hand side. There's a little cliff edge.
I see.
So the trail leads down the edge of a cliff. And as you go down deeper, you find that there's a little trail that leads into a larger clearing. When you come
Clear the way.
When you
Clear the way. I'm hopping down.
Yeah, roll athletics to hop down. Make sure you don't hurt yourself.
Again.
Yeah, you can use the tree to help you, give you a +1 to your roll if you want. Good job there, Kangaroo Jack. Go ahead and
Yeah, I'm gonna try and use the tree.
hop down there.
Love of God, I fucking. That's twice now I fumble athletics.
No.
Oh shit! You roll
Oh,
your ankle again.
I've got it. Can I try and catch one of them?
No, because they're in the tree and you hop down.
Myself again. God damn it.
Turbo, you also kind of fall down the hill a little bit. You lose your stumble.
Oh hey, I didn't get stunned this time.
I'm gonna turn off my thermals, and in order to help out
You
Sorry,
take
continue.
a point of damage. Turbo, pick a leg, and then also make your stun save.
No, I'm gonna turn on standard vision rather than thermal, and since not everyone has thermal, I'm gonna turn on the big headlight on the mech.
All right.
I'm gonna have this big spotlight.
It is just
Because
before dawn, but it is kind of dark out still.
Yeah, I don't want my spotlight to interfere with my own thermals,
Okay, got it.
so I'm hoping to illuminate for everybody.
So you guys make a lot of noise coming down this hill, losing your grip and sliding a little bit. The tree doesn't seem to help you much. All right.
Yeah,
No, it does not.
the 1,000-kilogram mech doesn't help our stealth either.
Yeah. So we land with a giant thud there, and
It's like a truck decided to start walking around.
if you were trying to be stealthy, no chance. When you come into the clearing, make an awareness notice check.
I begin to like pan the big spotlight around. As I'm going to roll that.
All right. So panning the spotlight actually helps give you guys a better view, and you see around here these strange flowering. God, they smell awful.
Oh, rafflesia plants. Corpse flowers. God damn it.
What? I can't smell anything. I've got my own independent air supply in here.
Consider
Give me a
yourself
second.
lucky.
Let me turn on the outside air. Oh,
You don't want. Yeah, you don't want to do that. Oh.
Yeah. Roll shadow track. See if you guys can pick up the. Okay.
No dice on my end.
Yeah. You lost the.
oh, so close to a crit. I really need a one in my shadow track.
Yeah. Oh, that was close. All right. So you know, there's a few. Jack, you do see a little bit of a trail, but then it kind of you lose it. This clearing, it might not have come into. You get the idea. Maybe it crossed. Maybe it didn't.
I might have avoided this clearing.
Hmm.
All
Well
right,
then.
So you guys are looking across the clearing. You shone your light across there, but you don't see anything in it, and you lose the trail. Maybe it went into the trail or into the clearing. Maybe it went off to the side. You're not really sure. You definitely smell the rhodesia.
Ugh. Owl fucking things.
All right, so you hear some birds. It's starting to things are starting to wake up. It's still pretty dark out, but you know you can
Continue moving.
sense that it's close to dawn. It's starting to lighten up a little bit in the sky.
I'm gonna investigate the outer of the surroundings of this clearing, and then I think we might have to pull back.
Okay, roll shadow track again. And if you guys are gonna move at all, otherwise maybe you shoulder your
I
weapon,
rolled that.
or you
I screwed up my roll there. There, 14 is more accurate.
All
And
right, so
oh my god.
Samuel, you're overwhelmed by the smell, and you
Yeah, it's fucking disgusting, man.
you can't
Smells
really
like death.
pay attention to anything else. In fact,
Ugh.
you start to go back the other way. You think that the tracks are headed back up the hill.
Yep. Oh, would you look at that? They're heading back uphill. I'm going that way.
I think that's our tracks.
Oh, well, maybe, but I cannot stand this smell anymore. That is so fucking bad. Oh my god, it smells like rotting death. Even the corpses inside the house don't smell that bad. Holy shit.
I forgot he was born in Miami.
All right, so Turbo, you also seem to have lost the trail when you slid down the hill. Plus, you're in a bit of pain there.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Damn it.
you don't.
I just hear from up the hill.
Plus, you're not sure what killed that guy. It could have been, I don't know, maybe something else killed him. You didn't see any blood.
Because it was sucked up.
Maybe he just died of natural causes. You ever think of that?
He died of the Gok 9000. His battle buddy gave him the...
All right, roll stealth there, Turbo. All right, now also roll awareness notice. Moving into the clearing might not have been the best plan, Turbo.
Jesus.
Okay, as you move into the clearing, you
Oh,
see the
great.
glow of some eyes coming out of the darkness. Roll roll for initiative.
Ooh. Just
Am I
him?
am I considered surprised? Because I wasn't, like, I'm not getting charged. It's just him right now.
Yeah, he's just
I
getting
think.
charged.
Getting charged. Bro thinks he's playing 40k.
Well,
You're not.
I think he's about to get charged. Getting charged is the correct terminology here.
God, I need to get a fucking implant for initiative shit. I swear to God. A reflex booster. Even though the whole point of the character is to not get any fucking cyberware, I'm starting to feel it.
All right, I'm gonna reset the turn order. Have you click on your token again and insert whatever it was that you just rolled into the number there. So your initial initiative was 14. Go ahead and put that in there. Yeah. And Land Shark, you had a 25. Good job. Samuel, you had a 9.
Yeah.
But you're also way the fuck up there, so yeah.
Yep.
Kangaroo Jack has painted across the Militech Commando Land Shark, and his IFF has a custom reading for Land Shark as well, if enemy, like, ACPAs pick him up.
All right, so Chupacabra, his turn. Let's roll his initiative. What did he roll? He rolled a 7, was it? Yeah, 7 plus 10, 17.
I thought Inspector Clue dealt with these things. Fuck you, Clue. You didn't solve the problem.
Now you got Sammy on the case with his fucking Chupacabra lore of 2.
Rah! All right, so he chomps at you. You can.
I saw him.
Right.
Saw the. Can I dodge him at least?
He
I
He was on the plane. Oh God!
he
He followed us.
He gets a +5 to his attack. Let's see.
What was the awareness for? I just saw like the eyes.
It was against. Just see if basically you saw his. Oh, I'm sorry. No, you're right. He doesn't get the jump on you. So no
Ambush.
+5, but he does have a level 5 melee skill. So we're gonna give him that +10. So he has a base of 15. Plus a D10. I think that's right. Plus no bonus. -2 for darkness. All right, he gets a 18.
I will go and dodge.
Oh, good job. Okay,
won.
so yeah, he chomps right next to you, but he does not connect. And then he runs
Not
off.
today's Chupacabra.
Then he runs off.
And that's it. Run away. Lizard.
Something happened, Turbo. I heard something.
Cabra. Just. Chupacabra.
There's no way it's a Chupacabra. It was probably like a
Ran
dog.
away.
It was probably like a feral dog.
It was okay. It was not a Chupacabra. It was a chicken.
It was a chicken.
Lizard.
Chicken.
Overgrown lizard chicken fucker.
And I said, run away, you lizard.
It's a chicken.
I will roll oratory.
We're
Insult.
eating fine tonight, boys. Chicken wings.
No, I think it ran off, Sammy.
Might have been a
And you can think about food right now.
Run away, you chicken. Chicken dino.
All right, so yeah,
Uh,
near miss there with the Chupacabra.
Damn it.
On my turn in the initiative order, I hear what's going on, but I'm confused. I'm not actually
again.
sure. I'm not actually sure where Turbo is, so I'm gonna begin panning around and slowly,
You have
scanning
a
around with my big
flashlight.
with my big spotlight. I'm gonna start looking around trying to find him.
Sam, do you come back to see what happened, or you're kind of still off there in the trying to climb back out?
No, I'm coming back.
Okay, go ahead and
Do I need to roll awareness against his stealth that he made earlier?
God.
No, you're fine because he definitely gave away his position when he started yelling.
And then I'll take a step out, like towards the opening, still kind of hanging out by the tree line, and I'll be like, "I see you, but I don't see any chickens."
Can I try and
Because it ran away.
reinitiate stealth?
Yeah, you can roll stealth.
It's because it ran away. I said
Since
he
I'm in
ran
the
away
dark
like
and-
40 times.
Yeah, you can roll
They're
stealth.
also.
And then at the end, I turn away for a second. Like, did he run this direction? And I'm not looking. My perspective
Looking
is not
for a
looking down
crit.
here.
You can roll
Point out
track
the direction.
shadow track if you want.
All right.
I'll give you a -2 to shadow track.
Ran this way. I pointed.
I rolled a 9 with -2,
Okay.
or after I'm asked -2.
Yeah, you don't see where you went.
I don't know what you're talking about, Turbo. There's no way a chicken could have run that far that quickly.
It was a big chicken. Almost
I believe
chomped on.
The Chupacabra also gets a -1 for every for distance as well.
Turbo-
To its awareness anyway.
Turbo, you can roll
Because it's
a shadow track if you want. You also have a -2 to this roll because it's dark.
That's my turn, Snow. I'm just like looking around, being all clumsy in the big mech suit, you know?
Yeah, basically.
Clumping around. I don't think that would have been an interesting situation if the Chupacabra stayed there and just tried to do him in. It's not like I'm gonna pull out the 20mm and start shooting danger close where my captain is.
Or you might. You never know.
All right, I could hit him.
It is Kangaroo Jack after all.
I think I'd run over and I'd try and pull them apart.
Try and step on it.
All right, so Turbo, you can see one footprint, but then like you obviously went in that direction, but you can't see where the other footprint landed. Looks like
I take a shot at that one direction. Kind of like
Okay.
shot in the dark.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically you
Bad idea.
waste ammo.
I'm also out there.
How many rounds do you
I
spend?
said it's just one
Okay.
shot.
Yeah, you don't have a target.
I just in that general direction. I just shoot one.
Got it. Okay, so Sam, your turn, I guess. Turbo takes a shot into the dark.
And he's got the knife back up and ready again.
I don't know
to
if I
attack.
have like tracer rounds. I don't have
Just
like,
in case?
tracer rounds so people like see where I'm shooting.
No, tracer rounds cost more.
That's what tracer rounds do.
Yeah, tracer rounds would cost a little bit more. And usually, they're like every third round, so you're not using them all.
I think Militech specifically doesn't use them because it's a mercenary company.
Yeah.
I think I'll make an attempt at tracking this thing while I'm out here out here.
Go ahead and roll shadow track. Got a -2.
Yeah. No longer using the camera for that.
I'm not sure about that factoid, by the way. It could be incorrect.
Ooh, that's not bad.
Militech might use
So-
tracer rounds, miniguns or stuff on their planes. I'm not sure.
Where are you headed? Because back there, that you feel that there's a trail over here, and you can see where it leads this way.
I think I'm gonna head. Just gonna get out of the way.
So you're going the different way. The tracks lead this way.
Oh, okay, yeah, no, I'm gonna go towards the tracks then.
The tracks lead this way. Then they turn around this way. They go really close to this flower. And they head towards Turbo, and they seem to go behind this rock. And then they come down this way. And they head into the woods this way.
Yeah, so I am gonna head that way.
Okay. They clear this rock right here.
Yeah.
And that's as far
Yeah.
as they take you.
Like I said, I got that knife up in a defensive position, ready to go,
Uh-huh.
just in case.
Uh-huh.
I've got a big spotlight.
Yep.
I'll make it a bit smaller, actually. I don't think it's
In
that
fact,
big.
I think I'm gonna go for an all-out parry too before I end my turn.
Okay.
So if I get attacked next,
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
you guys wait, for a few seconds, and the forest just quiet again. Jack is beaming his, changing with the radius of the bulb to see if he can get it to shine a little deeper into the forest. But it just starts to reflect off of the plants and shining back at him.
I'm not seeing anything, guys.
You hear a bird chirping off in the distance.
I like flick over in that direction. You hear that? Was that a chupacabra?
Now you believe.
It might be
I don't know.
You guys can roll zoology if you want.
Oh yeah.
I know.
About wilderness survival.
It sounded like a peacock.
Actually, no, that was a peacock.
They make these really distinctive calls.
It's taking Kangaroo Jack everything that he has in him not to waste 40mm grenade launcher rounds on like nothing.
Samuel, you agree that it does sound like a peacock.
Yeah, it's a peacock.
Jack saw Turbo fire, and now he really wants to shoot too.
Well, all right. You guys have limited ammo. Make sure you're marking down each shot you take.
Technically, I have infinite ammo. Because my weapon doesn't have it.
Oh, right.
It's a knife.
Your weapon doesn't use up ammo.
Yeah,
It uses
mark down
durability.
its remaining durability.
Yeah. I literally said it as you said it.
All right.
Yeah.
So as you crawl deeper into the woods, it gets a little thicker, and you still don't see anything in there. Roll stealth though.
Right.
Also, roll for awareness notice.
This notice is up there. What am I doing?
All right, Kangaroo Jack. You see movement off to the left, and everybody, I guess, can roll for initiative one more time. I'm going to clear the board.
Oh goodness. I think I see something to the left.
Who else rolled a 22? Sam, you see something off to the right.
Oh,
And
there are more than one?
Turbo, what did you roll for awareness?
Awareness, okay?
You guys all rolled pretty high for stealth, didn't you?
Oh,
Oh no,
as high as I
Sam
almost
didn't.
as high
Sam's not that great at stealth.
yet.
Yeah.
The more times I get to roll it, the more likely I am to fucking maybe try and get a point in it.
Oh shit. Oh my god.
Ah, shit.
Turbo. All right, so your stealth is pretty bad. I'm gonna say you don't wound yourself or injure yourself, but you do crunch on something pretty loudly.
Like an animal bone or something, that'd be fucking...
Yeah, right. And you rolled really low on initiative. You're gonna get attacked.
You step on an animal bone.
Damn it, again?
You look down and you see the animal, like a pile of bones beneath you, and then like something gooey drips onto.
It's right behind me, isn't it?
It's something drips onto the top of your head.
That's all I can think of. It's right behind me, isn't it?
Hold on, I'm gonna roll initiative for the Chupacabra.
That'd be pretty funny. Guys, I think you should see this. I get all the horror cliches out.
You did the first horror cliche. You were like, "Oh, this stinks," and then you separated from the group. I was waiting for you to keep doing that. And for Snow to ambush you when you went bed by yourself.
And he comes back into the clearing. He's like half dead, but he's dragging a dead velociraptor.
I think the Velociraptor might be dragging you.
Oh, my martial arts are pretty helpful. I might not be very good at them, but they have some pretty nasty bonuses.
Okay, so you get to go first there, Landshark. You catch a glimpse of it behind the trees. You have a -2 to your targeting.
All right. Do I have is it moving really quick?
Yeah.
Do I have any additional minuses from that as well?
I think also because it's dark.
Okay, so that's a -4 right there.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna I'm gonna really make.
Flashlight.
I do have a flashlight, but it's stepping outside of the range of the flashlight right now.
Mm.
It's not in the range. I assume it's imagine you just see a flash of its shadow for a second, and you can see it outlined amongst the sun.
Yeah.
All right. So I flick the gun over to the 20mm cannon over towards its direction, and I'm gonna stabilize it, take a second, and then try and take the shot at it with through all of the foliage as it's moving quickly and whatnot. We'll go ahead and do a targeted attack. We've got a good skill on this, but at a -8 now, there's a good chance we miss.
Okay.
Where'd you get -6 from? Holy shit!
-8.
It's -8. Yeah. Oh, and
We still roll hard.
I think it's still dead.
The special calculating system, like the RoboCop system, makes 3 triangles and locks on, and it basically just auto aims for me.
Whoa, dude!
It's like the Predator's
fucking
plasma
blow its
caster.
arm right off, and it flies through the air, exploding. With the
That motherfucker is missed. It is baloney.
And that is the land shark's turn.
You get a perfect view
It has
of
been
it
blown
as
apart.
you blow it apart in your little flashlight there.
I got it! I got it! I actually got it! I got one!
Good shit.
It looks like a... It looks like a... What the hell is that?
Fucking Chupacabra.
Yeah, you
No!
blew off one of its limbs, so it has a gaping hole in its chest, but it has massive teeth, and it looks like it looks pretty fearsome. It looks like a reptile head, maybe some strange looking eyes rolling back into its skull.
Ugh.
It's like a... What's that? A velociraptor!
Yeah, you guys can roll zoology if you want.
If Nerd was here, he'd be like, oh, I saw one of those on an airplane.
If Bird was here, he would try and speak French to the corpse.
You did see one of those on an airplane.
We all did.
But didn't we all lean into the fact that we're you're just hallucinating?
Yeah, I think we did.
It was foreshadowing.
Yeah, that motherfucker.
Imagine we just kept someone's pet. It has nothing. It's not actually trying to attack us or anything. It was just coming up to say hi. Jump up. It didn't hit. Did it damage you? It was just coming up to say hi.
Just because
Its name is Princess.
All right, so you guys can roll biology if you want.
Name is Mr. Wiggles, actually.
I will not stand here
All right, so Samuel, you realize that this
and see you defend this
this is an
killing
extinct
machine.
this is an extinct creature. It should not exist.
Yeah, let me get up in there.
I put the safety on my gun once I see they start investigating this.
Kangaroo,
And I'll,
did you
even
roll a
holster it.
13 in biology?
I rolled a 13 in biology. Yes.
Okay, so you also realize that hey, this is like a velociraptor. It looks like it's an extinct dinosaur.
hell?
Raptor at that size.
It's a
This is a raptor.
It's a distinct dinosaur.
What in the fuck? Okay. That's some weird shit.
Well,
Is there any tag on it.
Take
like
your
a-
take your
Get the camera out.
Yeah, take your pictures, media. I just shot a gun that was a loud enough report to alert the whole mountain range. No one's gonna be. They might have thought there was just some hunters or just some people shooting at a range before. But this
I will try
this will
to
this will give
lift
away
it.
our position. We should probably move.
Yeah.
I will try to lift it to see how.
Yeah, no, I'm thinking the same thing.
Okay.
Fucking study it later too.
It's
Hey,
pretty
not
heavy.
bad.
It's larger than a human.
Okay, so
So
I
the
can't lift
ACPA
it.
could probably carry it then.
It's about the size of an elk.
Oh, holy shit! That's a Utahraptor.
We even got a place for this thing. Like, where would we put it?
Strap it to the back
They're
of the
just trucks.
semi, maybe
All right.
up my
all right.
car.
Its
I'm gonna
tail is
walk.
about as big as its torso, its head. You know.
Holy
I'm gonna flick off the big light, or at least I'm gonna turn it to low. I'm gonna come up to it and I'm gonna begin trying to I'm gonna holster the big gun so I don't have any weapons active right now, other than maybe the over-shoulder rocket launcher that I have one of.
Its legs are kind of like kangaroo legs, if you could compare it to
Yeah.
anything.
And I'm gonna try and pick up the thing with both of my arms. Hopefully I don't crush it.
Yeah, it's like the size of a giant kangaroo.
My God.
that is
It looks
Uncomfortable.
like
Like a
it
roof.
looks like a wallaby.
looks like a fucking wallaby.
As I hold it up, I hold it
Right.
up like I just caught like a big fish, and I'm like, look what I killed.
I took a picture of it for the the blog. Now I'm gonna take a picture of it for Memento for Kangaroo
Yeah,
Jack.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hold it up by its legs, and I'm gonna give a thumbs up with the ACPA.
Yeah, let's
It's actually about as big as you. Roll strength feat.
Oh yeah, there's no way the commando fails a strength feat. This thing gets a plus 25.
Yeah,
Let's see if I fumble.
It's actually about the size of a Kangaroo Jack. A little bit bigger than a wallaby. Oh, go for it! Yeah,
You can have a picture of it.
you pull it up by its tail and it hangs it up.
Same
upside
fucking
down.
roll. So I got one for the blog and then one for Memento for Kangaroo Jack. Exact same roll for both of them.
I caught a wallaby.
I had that wrong. It's not a plus 25. It's a plus 35.
Holy fuck!
These things have these things can lift up to what is
You
it called?
roll the body of 40 essentially.
Where is it? Plus 35. These things can lift up to 1,600 kilograms.
All right,
Holy fuck.
So you toss it over your shoulder and trudge up the mountain.
Yeah, but then I realized that the
Almost
mountain's like almost a 90-degree climb, and like it's really vertical. I think I'm gonna need to use my hands. So can I toss the velociraptor up there?
Yeah,
Like I do in
use
shot
your
put?
athletics check and shot put him up there.
All right, clear the way. I was shocked putting it up there.
It kind of goes up, but it slumps back down again. You have to try again.
All right, attempt number 2. Pick it up again. Did I like break anything on it? Is it like?
Yeah, it's got a few broken bones. Yeah.
Oh, I think I'm
I
handling
don't know
it
why you're
poorly.
worried about that now. You already blew it fucking wide open.
Yeah, but that now is different. You don't want to just like I don't want to turn it into a I don't know I don't want to turn it into a pillow bag of intestines and crushed organs.
Kind of is already.
Yeah.
I started again.
You crunch it some more. You're throwing it
All right,
against
this
the
isn't
wall,
this isn't working. I can't get it out of here, gentlemen. I don't know how to bring it up.
You could try pulling it up by its tail.
All right, I will try and climb to the top, and then once I get to the top, I'll lean all the way down to like try and get the bottom of it, and then try and pull it up from there.
Yeah, the guys.
Hopefully the tail doesn't rip off, and then the rest of it falls on them.
Yeah. I'll give you a bonus of.
I just get like a shower of meat all over me.
Yeah, you can get it with an athletics check of 20 or higher this time.
That'll do it.
All right.
Oh shit!
Give yourself 10 IP. Oh no, you didn't.
No, it didn't crit. That's the ACPA sense plus the 5 bonus you gave me for both of them helping.
Yeah.
So it's just a lot of bonuses.
Right.
Holy shit!
You pull that shit out of there. It's only a few broken bones.
Oh, it's not that bad.
Mostly the spine.
Yeah, that's going on the fucking blog. What
All right.
in the fuck?
And let's get back to camp and let's start setting off. Before we
Okay,
get
now
before
this
we-
is
before we
completely out
get
of
spotted
character.
before we get spotted by an Arasaka drone.
We're going to
If I
Costa
get
Rica,
spotted
boys. Totally out of character. We're going to Costa Rica. We gotta
Okay, let's go
check.
back.
We gotta check now. We do.
Check what?
He's like, we can just get the fuck out of Dodge now.
No, I'm saying we're going to Costa Rica because if there's a fucking velociraptor out here, Costa Rica is where Jurassic Park movies take place. I'm just saying, maybe still has fucking Jurassic Park up and running.
So you guys could, do
Or
a
at least
library
InGen.
search, and see if there's any recent sightings.
Do we have internet out here or data?
You haven't really tried. You could, I guess, you look around the house there. It looks like there is a personal computer. Looks like there is some connections to electricity. No one's really checked.
All right. I'll try and use the news viewer.
There is
try
actually,
the
if you guys turn on the computer, there is a like a user password that you'd have to crack. in order-
Password. I try.
Yeah.
I'll try password.
Roll a luck plus 1d10.
Oh boy, I got this. Don't even worry about it, gentlemen.
Okay.
That's
Oh
a
my
7.
God. Okay,
I fumbled. I rolled a 1.
Let me try.
You guys are gonna need at least a 12.
Can't figure it out. It wasn't password. It wasn't 1, 2, 3, 4. It could be anything.
If you guys have a Netrunner with a code breaker or something like that, you could probably break it.
Unfortunately, not.
Yeah.
Give me a second. Let me go ahead and grab one of those.
Wizard.
Damn. I'm curious if Snow has InGen up and running. They're fucking making dinosaurs and shit. That'd be fucking interesting. End up on
I don't know.
on the 5 deaths or something. That'd be
I
kind
don't
of
know.
cool.
Well,
My
you
thought,
know,
the theory.
it does occur to you that maybe there is somebody that's engineering these things.
That's getting noted down.
The main theory right now is that actually no main theory. These got to be clones, right? These got to be some sort of bioweapon.
It would make sense, especially if you're trying to hide stuff out in the woods. You just set these loose on the populace.
Somebody's playing God. Never a good fucking plan.
Plausible deniability.
True.
And you ridicule, the people who complain of it as being kooks and crazy.
Now if there was only a way to fucking preserve that body.
Well, you can try using first aid or medical tech.
What do I got? If we had a cryo tank, that we could do that, but
Well, for now, where are you guys going to store this body? You guys hauled it up into the camp.
is there like a deep? No, a full elk won't fit in a deep freezer.
I'll say that you guys bring it out to the front gate.
Yeah. Like no specific plans for it just yet, but we gotta pack up and go. No, Turbo. There's no way you can let us just stay here after that happened.
I'm gonna see if I can't figure out a way here. Oh my god!
Yeah,
I almost double crit.
yeah.
Is
Give
it
yourself
morning
10
now?
IP and first aid. Also, you do manage to stop most of the bleeding and set some of the bones back. It looks like it's kind of how you found it, but I mean, missing an arm, right?
Yeah. Okay,
Is
so
it
we
morning
managed to
now?
preserve
So
some-
okay,
Yeah, it's about 6 a.m.
organize. after the
You only got about
after
3
the
hours of sleep.
burial of
You
our
didn't get. You didn't really
outsider,
get any sleep,
I
Turbo. Oh, I'm sorry. You were on watch the whole time. Never mind.
I was on. I slept and then I was on watch.
Yeah. A quick
So
burial to the
after
outrider.
the burial, quick burial.
All right. So you take
Yep,
him
for
out.
the outrider,
out
I
here.
will.
I would ask about what
I will
equipment he
say
had
to
on
the
him, but
man.
that just seems kind of disrespectful. Not even kind of.
Do
No, that
not
is just
touch
outright disrespectful. Yeah, exactly. I like I said, I'm not going to because it's just straight up disrespectful.
Okay. Head up,
Almost double crit on
boom
that.
out,
Holy shit.
boom out, boys.
All right.
Sammy's getting into his regular clothes for the day, so that way he doesn't burn the suit out. But, do a quick swap here.
Riders taking point. Wolverine following.
Oh. Something happened?
What? No?
Oh, okay.
Oh, just moving out. Moving out.
All right. You guys have an extra bike now.
We have two
Yeah.
bikes now. God damn it.
We put it in the back with the other one. That's kind of sad.
I mean, hey. Now there's definitely a way for Sammy to get one. Oh my god. I mean, we already had a spare one from the other guy that died, but.
All right. Everybody
Jeez.
roll driving check. Who's driving?
Oh boy. No longer at that -1 since I'm not wearing the suit anymore.
Where are we headed, guys?
I believe we are going to over to that site to do some scouting. Or have we given up on that and we're trying to meet back up with the convoy?
Yeah, we're doing the scouting first, and then the intel to the other Militech units.
By this time, the the convoy has made it back to Sao Paulo, Militech headquarters. There's a Militech.
They didn't stop for the night.
No, they just drove all the way through.
Oh, okay.
Fair enough, honestly.
We still got work to do. We ain't finished yet.
I agree with that.
I ain't finished yet.
Mind you, if we're gonna be, trying to get into a place like this, maybe we should wait till nighttime. That's when I'm able to do my best. Suit doesn't really work too well in the day. In fact, if I keep it out during the day, I'll actually burn it out.
You guys just spent the whole night staying put because you thought that maybe traveling at night would be a liability.
No, I mean if we're gonna assault it, go and do some scouting, it's best to do it at night. If we're scouting out like a warehouse or something, it'd probably be best if we did it at night.
Well,
Is what I'm saying. Moving at night, not so much, but doing recon at night, maybe.
so coming down from the mountain, you guys find that you could go back the way you came into the park, or you could head out towards that city that the other convoy went to. That Kuna, I think it's called.
Let's go back to the
We
park.
were supposed to.
We know where it is, right?
We're
We
supposed
saw
to
it.
scout
Let's just go over there, confirm that the enemy convoy's around there, and then mark it down. It's just over those hills.
Yeah, yeah. So we do that.
All right, put your guys'
Mark out
marker
the enemy
over
position.
here on the road.
I'm like the evil voice whispering into our captain's ear, giving him bad ideas.
Even though it's not a bad idea at all.
It's not a bad idea.
I want to see you guys.
We're not like.
I want to find out if you guys can find the trail. It's faint, so not there. Let's have you guys start over on the top left.
Like up here?
Yeah.
Alright.
Doing that thing again where it likes to fucking highlight the whole screen instead of drag the token.
Uh-huh.
So we're gonna work with the Outriders to try and follow along.
Perfect. Yeah. All right. So you guys go roll your driving check. Outriders are in front.
How slow
best
do we have to
driving.
go? This is some pretty precarious terrain. How slow do we have to go through here?
You guys don't have to go super slow, but you do have to like watch your step around, especially as you cross the river here. So this is where you're making your big driving check when you cross the river.
Mm.
I'm gonna give you guys some tokens for your Outriders, and you can place them where you want. Here's your Wolverine following behind, and then here's your supply truck.
Oh shoot, I forgot to decrease my ammo on my big shot. So the auto cannon holds 20 shots total. That means it has 19 rounds remaining. Standard reloads is 2 extra reloads. But we also had a combat, right? No, this is a new mech. This was one after our combat.
Yeah.
Did I get fully reloaded, or am I operating with minimal like equipment?
Well, I assume that you had an opportunity to reload when you were putting things, the bike and the.
Yeah, but it would have been
Velociraptor.
after. It would have been after we had restocked the people going to Rio. So was there still enough equipment to reload the Militech Commando fully?
When are you talking about? Because basically, you guys have only had what was in here, which was a few weapons, and what was left after you guys had restocked it.
We had fought during the day or during the night,
So
and then during the
there was a position that was where you restocked people that came in here.
Yeah.
Remember?
and I had gotten the new mech, and I had set up the new mech after we had finished restocking the people. So was there enough equipment left when we had the whole camp for me to get full ammo?
Before you restocked your mech before the mission was completed.
Oh, I thought I did that after.
No, you did it before.
I see. Okay.
So
then I've got
so then
2 reloads.
Yeah, you've only got 2 reloads left.
Okay. And then I've got the magazine of the 40mm grenades, and then I've got 1 ATGM.
Yeah.
And then, of course, I've got my fists and the mono sword that could break.
Right. Okay, good.
So ammo's okay, but I might lose a lot of it if we do one of those big combats and we're doing another retreat.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Exactly. So you have a very limited amount of ammo. Unless you find and recon some other ammo from a supply depot that's not yours.
I see. That's if Arasaka even has our ammo. I think I might just have to steal their weapons. And honestly, I wouldn't mind. Those Arasaka bazookas are amazing.
Or if they're at like 20, that'd be fucking great.
I'm still so big. My Kangaroo Jack is fuming with anger at the fact that Arasaka took him out in one shot in his last fight. And fucked up his leg. Ripped off his leg, pretty much.
Yeah. Well, that's how the breaks. Yeah.
All right.
That 6% losses had to come from somewhere.
They did. All right. We're gonna move the Outriders forward.
Yeah, and as you do, you don't have to roll driving checks for them, but only for yourselves.
Mm-hmm.
So one more driving check for you guys if you haven't done so already.
Okay, one more.
And then make a shadow track after that. See if you guys recognize where you're at. It's going to be an easy difficulty 10. All right. Opportunity for IP here. See if you recognize it. This is
Or driving for me.
this is that turn going back down. If you can see on the map towards the original spot where you guys were noticed by drones.
Mm-hmm.
Deeper into the park. This in this direction is towards your second location, where you were attacked by the Arasaka patrol. That then brought reinforcements.
Alrighty.
And I think, right, I misremembering this, over these hills was the Arasaka convoy, no? Or was that off to the east, Turbo?
Sorry, what was that?
Was over these hills, that's where we found the Arasaka convoy, Arasaka supply depot initially, right? With the
Yeah,
cloaking
the,
tech?
the one with that stealthy. Yeah, the one with
Yeah.
the
There's another trail that heads down this way.
Mm.
But you
Let's send a scout. Let's send a scout and then have them meet up with us.
so this one will take you to the sea if you go this way.
Let's have a scout. Make sure that the area is clear for us. We'll send one down there.
This way heads back to your other campsite and where you encountered the Arasaka.
I think we're gonna need to go. I think we're gonna need to find. I think we're gonna need to camp out for a bit. And I say we all go. We go stealth mission this direction.
Sam, this is where you met up with Turbo originally.
Yeah.
You recognize this
We're
spot.
backtracking?
Yeah, we are. We're trying to find the enemy supply depot, right?
Okay. Yeah, the stealth one.
Roll
Yeah.
leadership, Jack. Nobody really believes you anymore. You have a -4.
God, I can't wait till I get rid of all these outriders. I've done nothing but help you guys. Oh, I crit! You don't deserve me. I've done everything I can.
I am God.
But you did come back with the Chupacabra.
And
so
you
yeah,
did shoot the Chupacabra, so everybody's like, "Oh, dude, this guy."
Yeah.
Okay, so Kangaroo Jack, give yourself 10 IP in leadership.
I'm gonna attempt to persuade the outriders to let me tag along, since I'm pretty good on a motorcycle.
Roll persuasion fast talk. You do have an extra motorcycle, and I think
2 extra motorcycles, actually.
yeah, you could ride either one of them. Plus, you could wear the armor that the outrider had. They didn't bury him with the armor. You could have taken that.
Ooh, yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah, his uniform is now yours if you want it.
I do absolutely want that.
There's not a drop of blood on it. Looks fine.
What kind of stats does it have?
Um,
I'm gonna be wearing that normally now.
so I think it's listed in the Militech corporate manual. Let me look it up for you real quick.
I'm also gonna put that nylon helmet back on.
Militech standard. Militech infantrymen with dark gray jumpsuit uniform. The cap, webbing, boots, helmets, and torso armor are black. The Militech logo appears on the left shoulder and right breast. There's a unit patch on the right shoulder. The rank appears on both arms and on the collar wings. But in this case, there's none of those because you guys are on.
It's in the Home of the Brave book, I assume.
No. This is in the Militech corporate book.
I think I have that.
Yeah, he has a basic small field pack with a couple of rations and water with the medical field. There's a first aid kit, spare ammo. He has 2 extra clips. He's also carrying one of those rifles that you have in the back.
The light assault.
Yeah.
Ooh. Hell yeah.
And I think he's also carrying a sidearm, which is an Armatech, Militech. Well, no, not Armatech. What am I talking about? Let me see. Where is it? It's whatever the standard sidearm that they have. come up here.
I'm looking at not resources in. Is it resources in stock that I'm looking for?
I can't quite find. I'm in the Lazarus group now. Okay, so that's not the right one. Just flip through this a little bit more.
I'm looking at the table of contents here.
So vehicles.
Oh, main products and intent.
So,
I think.
Militech Bulldog Compact Assault Shotgun.
Oh,
That's not theirs. They're not carrying this shotgun. They're carrying.
Dragon light assault weapons.
Yeah, that's the one. Not the dragon, but the other one. What's? Can't.
Oh, I'm not
why-
familiar with the other one.
why
The
can't-
Viper.
Not the Viper. Shit. Why can't I find them? So weird. No, there's just a regular assault rifle that they have.
Okay.
For some reason, it's not pulling up real easy. Where is it? I put it in the rules and something before, like a long time ago.
the Militech Dragon or the
So you have all of
Militech
those.
Mark IV.
Yeah, the Mark IV. That's the one.
Oh.
That's the one he's got. It's
Oh.
all 6.5 millimeter, so it doesn't really matter. All right. And just in case you wanted to know what he's carrying, that's it.
Ooh, that's pretty spicy.
Yeah. So I don't think that it's anything crazy. It's like SP-14.
The body.
Yeah, the armor.
All right.
And I think it just
Better-
I'm
covers,
gonna wear my nylon cap.
I think it just covers the chest, not the arms or the legs.
All right, so I'll wear my wear my
Better
jeans.
than what I have for better than what I have for my standard uniform outside of my mech.
Like
I've just got a
SP6.
SP10 Kevlar vest and SP15 helmet.
There's that. I'm gonna wear my nylon helm for that 20 on the head. Biotech Mark IV, 66 -1. We're looking at +1 accuracy, not bad.
Okay, you have the Avenger pistol, and either the Viper submachine gun or the assault shotgun.
I think you said that they do not have the assault shotgun though.
No, you can have the assault shotgun if you want, or the submachine gun if you want.
I think I'll go with the shotgun.
Okay. Yeah. That one that I told you about that you didn't have before, now you get it.
Hell yeah. 35-30.
So I don't think it does 35-30, does it? That's
That's what it says at the bottom.
it's an assault shotgun that does 30 rounds per
No,
turn.
I'm talking about the Militech Mark IV.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about the shotgun.
Yeah, if I'm not incorrect, the shotgun's a 3-shot burst only, 10-round mag, pretty much.
Yeah.
And the distance on the assault rifle is what, 500
400
meters?
meters.
Oh, 400. All right.
Yeah, it should be 400.
Alrighty.
It's pretty standard. So that means that a short range would fall at about
1 to 50.
100. Yeah. 100.
Medium is 100. Long is 200, and extreme is 400.
Yeah.
Okay, so the assault shotgun you said?
Yes. Now, the
Militech
shotgun
assault
does 46. You could shoot slugs, and they do 3d6 AP. You can also do exploding grenade shots, which do 2d6.
Ooh, frag shells.
Yeah, those do 2d6 damage though, but they over a larger area they can hurt people. Okay, so the
People
other
go with buck.
yeah, okay, so 46 in that case, and you have 21 rounds in this chamber, but you don't have any extra. That's it, 21. That's it, and then you also can shoot 3-round bursts in a turn or once per turn. It doesn't have. What's the 0 for? Oh, I don't know. Huh.
0
Rate of
accuracy bonus.
fire.
Rate
It
of
has
fire
no
is
accurate.
3 or 1.
The 0 is 0 accuracy bonus.
Rate of fire 3. And the range is like
50 meters.
sorry, because yeah, I was
So
yeah, because I was still
anything
doing
beyond 50
Mark
meters
4.
is going to be 25 or more to hit. So 5 meters. I'm sorry, like what was it? Like 12 and a half meters is short range.
All right.
12 to 25 is medium. Or sorry, long range is anything beyond 25, and then
Then the Avenger is the sidearm.
supreme long range, which is a 25 to hit, would be
pretty
anything
brutal.
beyond 50 meters. All right.
Then I think I can do the Miltech. I think I can do the Avenger on my own.
Okay,
Yeah,
good.
the sidearm. That one's a classic. That one's easy.
You have the Second Chance CyberDoc implanted emergency medikit. This is a cybernetic device installed in the body and designed to counter some of the effects of trauma and chemicals. The system is self-contained in the form of a small ovoid box implanted under the rib cage and hooked into a neuroplexus in the circulatory system. A built-in biomonitor keeps tabs on vital signs and body chemistry. So you can this can be installed with a first aid check or with a med tech check or a cybertech check.
Ooh.
When distress is registered, the cyberdoc injects an antidote for the toxin, or in the case of trauma, drugs to prevent shock and circulatory collapse.
Sorry, Snow, you're cutting out pretty hard.
The cyberdoc can counter sleep and nausea drugs, nerve and biotoxins, and hallucinogens. The stricken individual. Okay, so basically, the cyberdoc has to be installed first with either a first aid check with a difficulty of 15 or a med tech check with a difficulty of 10. The cyberdoc can
beautiful.
do certain things. It can provide emergency support. Yeah. Antidotes and stuff like that. It's popular among solos, soldiers, and cops. The Militech.
You can see why.
Yeah. Yeah. It does 1d6 minus 1 points of healing. In certain circumstances. I think.
That is fucking sweet.
Yeah.
I can go in the jacket. This fires 9mm. And that is going to be 2d6 plus 1. What was the
Oh no! You know what? It's 1d6 minus 1 humanity loss to install it. It's cyberware.
Oh, okay. So that might be Sammy's first piece of cyberware at some point.
Yeah.
How much ammo did I have for the Arms Avenger?
I think you have 2 mags.
Mags at 10, so the one in the gun and then a separate one.
Right. Okay, you also have the personal armor Militech M78. This is an advanced polymer technology to create a new generation of personal armor which is not quite as tough as other armors available on the market, but which is not susceptible to standard armor-piercing rounds and edged weapons. The drawback is that in order to achieve the same degree of overall protection as other armors, more layers must be worn. The maximum single layer SP is 14, and that's what you got. This is the limited popular version of this armor to 3 models: t-shirt, jacket, and heavy vest. It gives you an EV plus 1. You just have the jacket and t-shirt. You don't have the heavy vest yet. If layered under other armor, the t-shirt becomes EV plus 1. The advantage is that all of these items stay at full resistance versus armor-piercing bullets and bladed weapon attacks. This armor is popular in situations where police and troops expect to face knives or AP bullets. A variety of styles and patterns are available, and Militech has sold the armor to designer clothing manufacturers for use in the latest upscale protective wear. The t-shirt generally costs 130 ebb, the jacket costs 300 ebb, and the vest generally costs 300 ebb. So what's going on here is you have SP7 or greater, it has an EV. That's the T-shirt, plus 0, and then you add the jacket. That brings the SP up to 14 for total, and the EV is plus 1. If you wanted to also add the heavy vest, that would bring the total SP up to 18, but it would increase your EV to a plus 2, which would subtract 2 from your reflex.
Yeah, no, I don't want to do that.
Okay.
So the jacket gives me arm SP as well.
Yes, it does.
Oh, thank God. Having the 0 on my arms was a little spooky.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah, you get SP14 on the arms, but it's the T-shirt plus the jacket. It gives.
Yeah.
It's a long sleeve T-shirt. It comes in that model as well.
Oh, thank the Lord. So I'm looking pretty fucking fly, too.
Yeah, and you have a -1 to your reflex for the EV penalty.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So all set then.
Get on that motorcycle. Let's go.
Yep. I think that's it. So let's go ahead and. You guys are going which way, east or north-ish?
I think we want to go look for that.
Captain Kangaroo Jack says we go north.
Okay.
Okay. We have gone full circle with the I'm captain now. Look at me, I'm the captain.
I am the captain now.
Fucking Sammy's fucking like kidded now. Holy shit. He's kidded like a solo now. A combat knife, a fucking assault rifle, an assault shotgun, a sidearm.
I say we go light. All right, we bring some on foot vehicles. We stop the big truck. Maybe we take the Wolverine if we think we can bring the Wolverine through tree lines and stuff. I'm not sure.
The tank
we
will
bring
help.
we bring some of the scouts for the bikes. What are your thoughts, Turbo? Do you think the Wolverine can make it through there?
Do I need to make like a vehicle check?
Well, yeah, probably. Be a
Think
good
like,
idea. All right. So you guys.
Sammy's joining the
You guys
Outriders
see
too.
the bikes on the screen?
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys see your tokens at the bottom there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
no, there's no vehicle tech. AV tech, aero tech.
You can use basic mechanics or basic tech.
Uh, basic.
Yeah. Vehicle tech is basic tech.
Dig.
I'll give you 3 more bikes.
All right, and we're good to move the bikes.
Yeah.
Here's my thought
Sammy's gonna
process.
take one of the spare bikes from the 2 guys that died.
Okay, don't move them so far. You can move them as far as you can possibly move them in like 1 turn, I guess.
Okay. So like, if they're moving at a decent speed, like 60 meters.
Something like that.
So okay,
I'll
they're
be right back.
square.
I get hot things.
And these guys are square.
Well, Sammy's gonna be following the other Outriders, so you can move them up with the rest of them as well.
Yeah, you can spread your convoy out a little bit, but just move them like 1 square at a time. How about that?
Okay. So this group of Outriders is going to move first.
And then
Followed by-
also keep them on the road if you can, unless they're going off road.
This group is going to follow behind. And then us behind them.
Okay.
Go do 3 squares here.
So are they off road or are they on the road?
They're trying their best to follow the road.
All right.
Though that isn't really a road. Actually, there is no road here,
Yeah,
right?
there is actually. Yeah, that little purple line that you drew there, that's the road.
That's right on the road?
Yep.
Okay.
All right, so they're pretty far ahead of you, almost a quarter mile.
Yep.
Okay. Um, are you in radio contact with them?
Yes.
All right. So they say um, suspected enemy contact.
Hide. Don't let them find you. We need to get visual.
You lose visual.
Right? Rip goes up. Good luck, Sammy, my boy. You're now Sammy. You're coming up to the location of the previous group.
Copy.
All right. Do we find them?
All right. So they have engaged the enemy,
Oh God.
and it sounds like they have succumbed to their wounds.
Oh Jesus Christ.
Ooh.
They are not responding.
We don't know any. These guys got taken out instantly. Oh my God.
Oh, dudes ran into the Primaris Eliminators, my guy. God damn.
We had an entire squad of them, and they were talking with us. They saw them. We said hide, and they weren't even able to say that what they saw.
He got yeeted.
They called in once. They got to say we saw something, and then they didn't get to say anything else.
Fuck.
All right, we're gonna relink with you guys. We need to get intel on this. We potentially just lost 4 outriders now. We can't go back with nothing.
No, we cannot.
I like to call this trick the sunken cost fallacy.
Yeah. Gambler's fallacy, even. Oh, you're bound to win eventually.
We can't keep losing men. Eventually, we're gonna win.
Said Germany as they pushed into Russia midwinter.
We can't wait for the spring
shit.
offensive and give up on the war front. We need to finish the war
I mean,
now.
to be fair, if they waited till spring, they would have been dealing with the mud, and the mud is just as bad as snow, if not worse.
All right. So, with us moving up with the group, have we detected anything?
If you're following the road, how far up do you go?
To our active positions right now.
Okay, where you're at right now, we'll make an awareness notice check. What sort of imaging devices are you using?
Just magnified
Okay.
vision.
So you
Sammy's just having too much fun
you guys
driving
are
a
in kind of a
motorcycle.
tree line, but Sammy, you can see across this meadow here. But you don't see anything. Just the waving grass. You lost contact with your fellows right about here.
Hmm.
Sammy's just having too much fun riding the motorcycle.
Yeah, this is getting dangerous. So this is my strategy. We lost them just up ahead of here. So I say we flanked it. This is kind of looking down on it, right? If they moved around here through the bush, they'd be able to see down to the road.
No, it's about level with it. You'd have to go up a much
Okay.
higher to get elevation.
So like all the way up here.
Oh no. You'd have so the elevation doesn't change until you get up to like here.
Yeah, that's like that's like a ridge.
Yeah.
Either that or over on this side here, you'd have to go all the way back down.
That's my
Back
suggestion. We're gonna keep moving forward. I say we send the outriders to here.
Okay, so this is thick jungle here. You're not going to be able to drive your bikes through this.
That won't work?
No.
Okay. All right, then second move.
Any mountain bike trails around here through
Good
through the
luck.
park?
Good luck, gentlemen. Scout it out for us.
Shit.
All right, so be very
This is
careful.
the episode where Sammy fucking dies.
Be very careful where you place your stuff, because driving through that meadow is different than driving on the road.
I see. Okay. Then I will independently move them like this.
Yeah,
and then
Sammy-
Sammy's probably new, so Sammy's probably not at the front of the spearhead formation.
Probably not. But also, the only place, this is trees where these guys are. So
Yeah.
really, the only place is in the middle where like Sammy is and this guy is. Yeah, that's right.
I know the bikes are overlapping with one another, but this map is actually bigger than the bikes are, right?
Yeah, no, you got it right now though. But yeah, they can't ride side by side. They have to ride single file.
I see. Okay.
Now, you could also disembark from your vehicles at any point and, be a little bit more stealthy. Those bikes are pretty loud.
All right. That's a good idea. With them approaching the line of sight, I say that they to park the bikes onto the side tree lines and to approach stealthily until we arrive.
All right, so they set up their ambush or whatever.
Ooh, look at all this tactical maneuvering.
Sammy kicks out the kickstand. He gets off the bike and he takes out the light assault. Make sure there's a round in the chamber. He's gonna double check to make sure it's not unsafe.
Okay.
At least for now.
So, Turbo, do you bring the Wolverine up to the front?
I bring it up. I bring it up as close as I can, and then if it's too narrow, I will go LPC, leather personal carrier, which
Okay.
means on foot.
The Wolverine can actually sneak up a little bit more quietly than those bikes.
Okay.
But
Yeah, it doesn't have a two-stroke engine.
Okay,
those are
if it's
loud.
stealthy enough, I'll continue on with the Wolverine.
Cassandra hangs whack. Maybe you keep one of the Outriders with Cassandra. What do you think?
That's a good idea. If you don't mind that, I'd like
This
to.
goes with
Yeah, somebody's got to drive Sammy's car up the road, so maybe the Outriders doing that.
Well, no, I mean your car.
No.
You'd be driving your car.
Yeah, your car is back at the site where our previous camp was now.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, that's fine. I don't give a shit if my credit takes a hit. This is way cooler.
We'll probably be able to reclaim it if you don't die. That's
If I die, I die.
That's out of character. Me saying that though.
If Sammy dies, Sammy dies.
You're
we ain't going up
invincible.
like no
You're
one.
invincible, soldiers. You'll be fine.
Infantry never dies, baby. Pathfinders do though.
So you
shit.
got two Outriders stealthily approaching the last known spot. As you are crouching in between the trees on either side of the road here, give you pretty good cover all the way up until there's a corner in the road right here, and then you lose visibility past that.
Okay, I take the Is there enough tree lines so that we can have people sneak all the way around the bend?
Depends on what you mean by around the bend.
You said there's a corner here that we have no visibility of.
So I'm going to show you which way you can see which way the road goes before you move too much.
Yeah.
The road turns around this corner like that.
Yeah.
And there's trees,
So we can see up
trees,
to this.
There's trees on either side of that road. So as the road, you're looking down the road, you have good visibility up into that corner.
Okay. So I say that we send I say that we move the scouts following the tree line on the left, and then I'll follow the tree line on the right.
Okay. So you're in the road, not in the trees.
I'm in the tree line in my Big Mac.
Okay, so basically,
And then we have the Wolverine lagging behind us on the road.
so you're not on the road, but in the trees.
Yeah.
Got it.
I think Sammy's gonna stay. I think Sammy's gonna want to try and pull a stagger here, so that way it's like 2 on one side, 2 on the other, kind of thing.
Yeah, that's fine.
Because he's got minimal training, so keeping the very squishy behind the big metal thing is probably a better idea.
Make a -2 stealth there, Jack, for your ACPA.
I'll take a -2. -2 isn't that high.
Do I get a +2 since he's more visible than I am?
You can you roll a normal stealth without
Okay.
any negative modifier. If you're gonna be in the Panzer, you're gonna be hanging back unless you're gonna approach with them, Winston. I'm gonna assume that you're hanging back in the Wolverine. You have a clear line of sight with your weapons down the end of the road if you want to attack. I'm gonna say you're in front of this bike.
Need to get chipped or something for stealth, I swear to God. Or get a reflex booster. Yeah, fuck it. Get me some get me a Sandavestin. For fuck's sake.
Turbo, you
Double
acknowledge?
tech.
Yeah. Okay. So Turbo, you have a clear line of sight with your weapon systems down to
Yes.
the end of this road here, and that's pretty much where
Okay.
you lost track of your other outriders. Your team is on foot in the trees on either side of the road, hidden as much as they can.
Mhm.
Everybody can roll stealth. Looks like Kangaroo Jack rolled a 15. Sam is at 11.
Need to get me a military grade Sandavestin. Turn me into David, for fuck's sake. 6 reflexes are really starting to bite me in the ass.
You can slowly creep your Panzer, or I'm sorry, your Wolverine a little closer if you want, or you can just hang tight. It's up to you. What do you want to do?
I'll suggest
Okay.
as much as well. You should
Yeah, I'm gonna
creep the
stealth
Wolverine
closer.
Okay.
Don't fall too far
Stealth with
behind.
the Wolverine.
All right, so you bring your Wolverine up, move him up as far as you want.
Fucking Shadow Moses Wolverine over here.
Are you able to move the Wolverine?
Oh, I thought I moved something. Where's this one?
It's a bike.
Okay. Where's the Wolverine?
Where is a Wolverine?
Do you see it right here?
No.
You don't see this?
There. Where's it?
You don't see that?
This one?
This
Oh,
one?
that's a truck.
Are you? You're
There's
not
nothing there for me.
You're not able to see that?
No. The
Nope.
Wolverine's so stealthy.
It's very stealthy.
I mean, he did roll a crit on his stealth.
Is nobody else able to see that? That's so
I
weird.
think,
No.
okay, it's no. I'm gonna
No,
be honest.
there's nothing
Okay,
there.
so no, I'm gonna be honest. I'm wondering if you have your layers mixed up because I don't see anything there, but I do see a dozen trucks up here.
Maybe I do have my layers mixed up. I'm gonna say that you guys have a drone that you sent up, and
It's a tactical GPS.
the
That thing
drone-
that we have.
Somebody lit a campfire.
The drone picks out a few trucks up here.
I see.
Maybe I do have the layers mixed up. Here, let's see.
Oopsie.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest because I wasn't thinking that this was like the camp. I only saw it like after we started like scouting down the place, and I was like, oh, they must just be tokens from earlier that he has left over on the map. I'm sure he'll change those as we get to it. And now that we're having issues with seeing the vehicle, I'm starting to realize maybe he
Wait a
just
minute.
has the layers wrong.
Yeah. All right.
Maybe Snow made a fucky wucky.
Are you able to see it now?
No.
No. Weird. Okay. So it's on the right
Fuck.
layer. It just might be a PNG file that maybe you can't see for some reason.
Yeah, it is odd.
That might be because it's too
I
detailed.
will be the Wolverine.
Anyway, Let's
I will
find something
do.
else for the Wolverine for now. Sorry about that. Here, how about this? We'll use this instead. Wait, that's the map layer. Let's try something different.
Can you use the picture of the Wolverine from the GI Joe?
Ta-da! How about that instead?
Okay, that's visible.
All right, let's use that. Hold
Yeah,
on.
we can see that.
Oh wow. So what layer is this on? Huh, maybe.
If I can hate how they
But we
changed
had
that sidebar. That
token for the
sidebar
Wolverine.
is for the way that you change map layers now instead of having it on the sidebar. Ugh.
Can you see it now?
Is it supposed to be here? No,
Okay.
not.
All right. I'm gonna delete it, and then we'll put it up again. We'll use this.
Here we go.
All right. I'm gonna try one more time with the other Wolverine token that I made. Let's see. Can you see this one? No?
Still the same.
Is it a truck with like little rockets?
Is it a Katushka truck?
It's over here. If you don't see anything here, then you can't see it.
No.
Oh my fucking! Double check that the token that you have is visible to the players.
Yeah.
There's no way to make a token invisible to the players. It's either on the GM layer, the dynamic layer, or a layer that the players don't have access to. Snow is correct. There is a way that I think I've heard of it theoretically doing a thing with the Roll20 membership or whatever, where you're over your megabytes limit or something, but that doesn't seem right. I'm not sure about that.
I think it might
It
be
seems a little-
I think it might be the quality of the image.
Yeah.
It might be
I
like
think that
a certain
possible.
kind of image might not show up on the layer for some reason.
I'm not familiar with that. I'm not familiar with how that would happen, but I think I've heard about that before.
Yeah. Anyway, so we're not going to worry about it. In the meantime, we do have substitute weapon systems that work just as well. So this will work. Wolverine, here you go. Problem solved. We have Hummers as well. I got those, but we don't have any in your convoy at the moment. So Wolverine can be moved around, right? You got access to it?
No, I can't. I
What?
can't click on it.
You can't pick on it. You can't click
I
on
can't.
it. All right, so another problem. Let's see here. Make it work. Can be controlled by all players. There we go. Save settings. Does that work now?
Yes.
Yay. All right, problem solved.
Crisis averted.
All right, so place your weapon system turbo. Now it's your turn. Now you understand what's going on.
Yeah, I'm creeping along with the Wolverine.
Yeah, you can place it wherever you want because you have ability to move. You stealth at 22. Just keep in mind that if you if you go past a certain point, you may trigger some additional rolls.
I'd rather the Wolverine be in front of our personnel because it's more armored.
Okay. So they can use it as cover.
Yes. So it's like that.
All right. So at that
I
point,
say to Punch, Frank. I say to Frank, easy does it. We're moving in.
yeah. All right. So you guys, did you roll a 22? Gonna have the commander do a awareness notice check. Let's see if I have any Arasaka character sheets. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. It doesn't look like I do. Oh, I got Sino team, maybe. Standard Sino officer. It's not us. Nope. Okay. I thought we had a Team Arasaka. I don't see it. There we go. Arasaka Special Ops. Haha.
Oh.
Do, 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 do. Huh.
I'm not sure if I remember, but Arasaka Special Ops might be set up for something like a completely different phase of the war.
Pretty sure it is, but that's okay. It'll still work.
Yeah, we'd win.
Yeah,
We'd win.
all I'm saying is that if they are what I remember them being, they're all equipped with 9mm like submachine guns, all stealthy like, designed to be able to deal with the Cold War.
Yeah, I'm gonna say they don't see you.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna continue moving up on the flank behind the vehicle.
Okay. Go ahead and make your stealth roll.
I'm great at these. Boy, I'm great at these. I'm made of stealth.
Oh, you know what? I forgot to add their. I knew there was
Combat
some wrong.
sense.
Yeah, they forgot their bonuses, so I'm gonna have them roll.
God damn it! I rolled the same things last time.
I'm gonna have them roll it one more time.
Look at fucking John Stealth over here, fucking Turbo.
I hope they roll a fumble.
You get a +6.
They did not fumble. Wait. They did not fumble, but they did roll. They didn't roll yet. Oh.
Oh, fuck. Holy shit, that was almost a fumble. Holy shit. That was a 2.
I wish they fumbled.
All right, so they it seems that someone's witnessed you coming around the corner, just like your other team. Guys, roll for initiative.
All right.
You're gonna be ambushed. It looks like. You can roll awareness notice, but you have to beat a 20.
Bad. That was so bad. Alright. At least I know I'm always good at these.
Sorry, I didn't have.
Okay, I'm usually good at these.
Sorry, I don't have the turn order thing yet open. You guys have to do that again. I'm gonna clear everybody.
It actually had us with the right orders actually.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, but it also had the previous ones from before, and you just can't see them. Oh, there goes our tokens.
Yep.
My token got deleted.
No,
I'm not sure how that happened, but I'm putting a new one down.
that's fine.
Deleted us from the turn order and from the board.
Actually, wait, I gotta pull down Land Shark.
That's strange.
What was my first initiative? My first initiative was 20.
May as well just left it at 9, even though the first one was the one that I'm going with. It doesn't change much. Fucking.
Weird.
I need a 𝘾𝘼𝙉𝙊𝙄𝙎 or something. Holy shit.
I think it's broken. I don't know what's going on here. Now none of the layers are working. I have to refresh, I think. Alright, so these guys are going to attack you guys. They pull out of the middle of the woods, sort of surprising you. If anybody rolled awareness notice of 20 or higher, then you're not surprised. Otherwise, you've been ambushed.
Oh, Kangaroo Jack got a 23.
All right, Kangaroo Jack, you are not ambushed.
Aye.
Turbo, you're not ambushed.
I mean, I guess it makes sense for me to be ambushed, because this is my first time in actual combat. I've recorded shit before, but I've never actually fought before, so...
I think, Kangaroo Jack, what did you roll for your stealth?
Not high. They noticed me. It
Yeah,
was
they see
it was a 16.
Okay, so one ACPA targets the Wolverine, another ACPA targets you.
Oof. if they've got a laser on whatever they're targeting me, that's triggering all my defensive systems right away.
Oh, for real? Yeah. They're gonna roll one. I guess did we roll initiative for the group already? What did I roll for them? No, I didn't. Okay, so it's gonna be 15 plus one. No, what did I did roll something. Let me see. Oh yeah, no, it was a 22. Okay, so that's it. 6, 8, 14, plus 1d10. All right. 21. That's going to be for the group. So we don't have to do individual. Make it easy on you guys.
All right.
All right, so anybody goes first, higher than 21. Let's put you guys in order. Land Shark, you first.
All right. Just opening up the Firestorm book real quick to try and figure out what defensive systems do. That's page. Where is it? Technical briefing, ACPA, page 59. Okay, and where is the rules for this? Probably just a little bit below them. Yeah, there we are. Combat maneuvers, firing, damage, location, making it dead simple, vehicles and weapons, AGMs, chaff, smoke, painting lasers, smart lasers, ACPA weapons. I want to mention that I can't turn it off. I have a DFB system, like a direct fire system, so that's like a smart gun system. So that could potentially trigger any of their defensive systems as well.
So these are Arasaka standard Cs. Arasaka saw powered armor in a slightly different light than Militech. If the Aras needed a fast destruction specialist, they hauled out a combat cyborg, plugged it in, and slipped in the leash. For the most part, PAs were treated as oversized soldiers, called in for enhanced firepower. This attitude changed in the early stages of the war when commando suits walked through Arasaka troops in MB suits with virtual impunity. PA commanders began claiming for a suit that would stand up to the commandos. Let's go ahead. So the virtual reality interface gives a +3 to initiative.
Sorry, Snow, you're cutting out.
Okay, so they actually get a +3 to initiative. These so they beat you out.
I see. Okay, so then they're getting the first go.
Yeah, they get 24 instead of 21.
Oh, that's real bad.
And then that's the virtual reality interface. Military radio, yeah. Okay.
I can save you a little bit of effort. I can just bring my initiative down to 20, and then you just press sort, and it puts us all back to the right initiatives.
So they have a grenade launcher in the right arm, 2 extra clips. So they're going to use that first. The tsunami grenade launcher coming at you. Let's go over to ACPA weapons list on page 76. Tsunami. 25 millimeter grenade launcher. It has it's just going to do a thumper, 3-round burst. It's going to have a high explosive, 5d6, 3 millimeter radius, 3 meter radius, 5d6. All right, so let's see. It's going to be heavy weapons. They've got 6 plus 8 is 14 plus 1d10.
Yeah, take it back. That's not good for you, Jesse. Or not Jesse. There's not this campaign.
Well, I'm not right up your ass. I'm keeping distance.
No, but that's a lot of AOE and a lot of grenades. So I don't think grenades are going to do anything to a Militech commando.
So that's coming at you.
3 meters.
But and anything within 3 meters of you, we're in pretty close quarters here. But I think that 1 square is, what is that, 89 meters? So unless people are in the same square as you, they're probably not going to be affected by this.
Fair enough.
So Sam, I think you might be affected by this. Roll luck plus 1d10.
Alrighty.
Roll high.
Well, the highest I can get is 13.
All
So,
right, so
Ooh,
you're-
good
apparently
fucking
not.
roll.
You're not affected by this. They got a direct.
High. Bro rolls higher. Highest I can roll is 13. Rolls higher than 13.
Yeah.
Forgot about crits of being able to affect just flat rolls like that.
All right, so 5d6.
The ACPA.
I think that just saved your life.
It did.
I don't even know if 5d6 is going to hurt you, bud. Let's see.
I'm certain it won't do anything. I think the most it could do is destroy my ammo holding on the outside of my CK.
Yeah. I don't know. Did that work?
Yes.
Okay.
That rolled 5d6.
Sorry, take the first one. 24.
Okay. And how many of those grenades do I take?
Oh, that was just one. Oh wait, no, they did a 3-round burst. So yeah, it's two, and then one more. I'll do advanced roll. Boom. There's the third.
Okay.
Roll for a location. Each one. If any of them are in the same location, then count that as one hit, done that much damage.
Okay, there. That's the mechanic. That's how you punch over the SP. That'll add up really quickly.
Yeah.
2 to 4. 2 of them hit the same place, first and last. So that's 24 plus
2 to 4,
19.
not 2 to 5.
What did you roll? You rolled a 3, a 9, and a 5, didn't you?
Oh yeah, sorry. 5 is right arm. Okay, sorry. 2 to 4. Right, my bad. Right arm, torso, and
Welcome.
Yeah.
what was 9?
I count each
Right
of those
leg.
as distinct. Even if it's 3 hits to the torso, it's still, gonna count to separate locations. Unless it's like 2 to the 2 or 2 to the 3 or 2 to the 4.
Okay.
Because you
But
got left torso, right torso, and abdomen. You can break those down into.
I see. All right. So all of those are stopped, but there's a chance I could lose parts.
Yep.
What do I have there? I have the M31 PA in the left arm. That is
It's a 50%
the
chance.
right arm.
50% chance that they're disabled.
What do I have in my right arm? That is the 40mm grenade launcher. I did not roll high. I'm gonna take the bad. I think because I like rolling high, I think anytime I roll above the 50% chance on the D10, it's a success. Like it doesn't hit it. So since I rolled low, it took the hits.
Okay.
That is there, and then on the leg for the reload for the autocannon,
Saved.
it did not manage. It just hit the armor.
Yeah.
So that is just damaged the 40mm grenade launcher with an SDP of 10. It has been reduced by 7. So now I need to make a system integrity check. I have 3 8 SDP remaining on it, meaning there's a 30% chance it will work. It does not work
Ouch.
anymore. The grenade launcher is broken.
Ouch. All right, so
Womp womp.
the other ACPA is going to fire at you, Turbo, in your Wolverine with the same deal. Grenade launcher, that's a hit. And then it's a 3 round burst, so roll d6 to see how many of those hit you. All 3. All right, so those are going to come at you 5d6. And that's just going to go straight into your armor, SDP, and then body. And it's going to subtract from your SDP anything that's above your armor.
How do they do rules? So they've got like directional armor for the vehicles.
Yeah. And
Are they shooting at them from the front?
Yeah, the SP is full at the front. It's 0.75 at the rear and sides. And I think it's half from the underneath.
Okay.
All right, so basically...
And the vehicle has its own table. I'll put the table in the chat of where you can hit on the vehicle.
Right. We're not going to worry about location. I think it's just going to go...
Oh, okay.
Anything 5d6 over
My bad,
the
sorry.
SP, which I think... What is your SP for this rated at, the Wolverine? Do you know?
35.
35. So it's not even going to break your SP. Unless, I guess, maybe we do roll for a location? No. Here, hold on a second. Let's see here. We're going to add up the 3 hits and see whatever rolls over 35 is going to subtract from your SDP. Sound good?
Okay.
Roll up the 3, since all 3 hit. So, yeah, we'll add up those 3. I guess 21 plus 17 plus 8. I should have probably rolled a 96 or whatever. Let me just add those up real quick. Calculator.
46.
Thank you, sir. Okay, so I guess 11 points penetrate into the SDP. So that's going to start creating structural damage. Once you have half of your SDP gone, then you're going to have to roll to see if your car breaks down.
Okay. How did that happen? A
You get
concentrated fire?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just making it easier for these rules. Basically, using expedited rules. So anything that's over your SP from these grenades launching all at the same time are going to count
So
against
the actual
SDP.
damage to SDP 75
It's
is
gonna be
11.
11, yeah. And so once you get to half, it might be disabled. You have to roll, I guess, weaponsmith. No, not a weaponsmith. What would it be? Basic tech roll, or maybe a driving check.
The way how Max Metal, I'm not sure if it'll work the same for vehicles, but the Max Metal does a system integrity roll. You roll with the percentage that's remaining, almost like a stun save.
Oh, okay.
Vehicles are part of max metal, my guy.
No, that's right. Actually, I forgot about that.
Yeah, but it doesn't.
Are.
It does, but it's an ACPA specific roll. They don't. I don't think that the bigger vehicles actually roll system integrity
I'm
checks.
trying to remember if
Even
there's
though
like a
they
basic
probably
rule
should.
in the core rule booklet for vehicle combat. I thought it was kind of like how I described it just now.
It's more just the Friday Night Firefight stuff in
Yeah,
the core
vehicles
book.
have SP and structural damage points. When a vehicle is reduced to 0 SDP, it is considered to be destroyed. There are no locations for damage. All points are subtracted directly from the vehicle's SDP. So that's kind of how it works in Friday Night Firefight. So that's kind of what we're using here. If armored,
Okay.
the vehicle's SP is subtracted from the damage taken, with the remaining damage subtracted from the vehicle.
Do you want to handle that with? Do you want to do it that way for the ACPAs too?
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay. That simplifies things. Then we don't have to do any like structural integrity checks or so on,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
or like internal or external hits.
And rather than it being kind of like I was thinking like cybernetics, where if you do half of it, it's disabled, but if you do full, it's destroyed. But I think that for the vehicles, we can say that if you reach half SDP, roll a driving check, and it might kill the engine.
Mm. All right, I like that.
All right. Any other ideas about how that should work? Forever hold your peace. Yeah. Okay. So.
I would like to establish. I'd like to talk about this this cumulative damage. You fired grenade launchers, and then if you hit the same spot multiple times,
There's
then
no
we're
shot
adding
location.
together.
So if there's no shot
Oh,
location, then still
then you
add
add the damage
yeah,
on big shot.
yeah.
Okay,
Unless
I'm fine with
I
that.
mean, because otherwise, there's not going to be any way with some of these weapons to be able to do that. And I think that
No.
taking multiple hits at once is probably the only way to kind of destroy.
It definitely makes everything a lot more lethal.
Yeah. And I think if you got hit with 3 grenades all at once, that might break.
And
your
it's
armor.
cool. Cool. I do really like the overall combat, but it's cool to see a little bit of Friday Night Firefight, especially in this big war where we're doing like an elite mission behind enemy lines.
All right.
I like doing this.
So you guys also take fire from the squads here. They're also going to open up probably 3-round bursts, trying to tag you guys that are on foot. So you got 4 against 3. We'll say that 2 of them come at you, Sammy. No, I'm just kidding.
I was literally just prepared to just fucking close the character sheet. Yep, he's dead.
Let's see here.
Man is not built for that.
Let's have the one guy who's aimed at you, Sammy. We'll figure him out, and then we don't have to roll the other guys. We'll just, I don't know.
I'm gonna fucking trade with this motherfucker.
We'll figure it out. All right, so 1d10 plus 14. Oh shit, the crit. All right, so that's definitely gonna hit 3d6. Only one bullet hit though, so you got lucky. And we're gonna roll for location first, and then we'll roll damage. It's 5d6.
Oh fuck.
That's in the leg.
Oh, guess I'm getting stunned. That punches straight through. I think. This armor is for my upper torso.
15 points of damage. You can subtract armor.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's just Sammy's leg.
Okay.
On.
So you got clipped in the leg. Takes you down probably.
Oh wait, no, 7. Sorry, I took. Sorry, 7.
Oh, that's close. You just barely keep your leg.
All right, good job.
Oh, guess I'm not gonna get to shoot this.
I'm not gonna be tap dancing on that thing. That's for sure.
Hey, you're still in the fight. Look at you. The adrenaline pumping works for you.
Well, I'm sure as shit not fucking shooting back. I don't think.
You lean up against the side of the Wolverine for stability.
Probably not gonna hit fuck all if I start shooting, but I'm gonna shoot anyway.
We're gonna forego the rest of the, the commandos are all fighting against your guys.
Adrenaline's kicking in.
Yeah, so go ahead and some of these guys take some damage. We're not gonna worry about it too much. You guys move on. I'm gonna say there's a 50-50 chance that your team loses one of your commandos. So roll. You guys can pick even or odd if you want to save your commando. Pick it even and if I roll even, or you guys pick which one you're gonna save your commando
Even.
on.
We'll say even for safe.
Okay, even for safe. Here we go.
Even Steven.
All right, odd. You lose your commando. He's dead. And then if you guys want to kill a commando, one of your guys actually killed one of the other guys. Even or odd for kill. You guys can kill
Even.
Even for kill. And
Whenever we want something good for us,
Let's go.
whenever we want something good to happen to us, we want even.
all right, so you kill one and they kill one.
That's a shame. We didn't want to lose more of those guys.
Yeah. All right, then we don't have to worry about it. That's a faster way to do it. Okay, so that's their turn, and your guys' commander's turn. Now you guys can turn order away.
All right. So is that am I going now?
Yeah, your turn. Sorry, I kind of skipped your turn order, Jack.
We're going to attempt to do a split fire. We are going to we realize that firing the 40mm grenade launcher is jammed, or I get this little symbol on the heads up display. So we're gonna aim up that anti-tank guided missile at one of those vehicles. I think the guided rocket will trigger a laser detector on one of them if they end up using chaff or smoke, if they have them installed.
Well, they could possibly, use chaff, I suppose.
So I will be shooting that into one of those ACPAs, the one to the left.
Got it. I don't think that they fire off any chaff, so just go ahead and...
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, that motherfucker got deleted. Holy shit.
Sure did. All right,
That is my last rocket, gentlemen.
deleted that motherfucker.
No ammo.
He is gone.
No ammo remained.
Scorched earth, motherfucker.
And then action 2 will attempt to take 2 shots at the autocannon at the other one. I'm not sure if if this is gonna be enough to penetrate an enemy ACPA, but it should be able to damage it a bit. So that's going to be -3 for both of these shots because action 2. And I'm just rolling hot right now. Plus crazy bonuses with the direct fire bonus, accuracy, reflex enhancers.
Yeah, I don't think that might break his SP, but I don't think that does a lot of damage. Let's see here.
Yeah, I think they've got like a 45 SP or something.
Let me check.
Or 50. Both of those might not do anything.
Yeah, well, let's double check because I've never done this before, so let's not short shift these guys. All right, so the Arasaka Standard C has an SP of 50 and an SDP of 37, so you wipe him out with the first one. The second one does not break SP.
All right.
All right, so that's that. Mark down your use of ammo.
Yep. No, I'm at 17 remaining rounds in the clip of the BCL, and I've got no rockets remaining.
All right, so we already did the other specialists. Turbo, it's your move.
Okay. Let's see. Where is it?
I need more rockets.
I also have.
You have the
I need
rocket
more
launcher.
leg.
You have the rocket
Yeah.
launcher.
Yeah, I have rocket launchers. So, each gun has 150 normal rounds and 150 AP rounds and 5 extra. Where's the rocket? Light 80 GM in high angle traverse turret. Was that it?
Yeah, that has a very long range, but you could also just fire it straight at that dude.
No. Oh wait. No. We're too close. I'll use the twin 12.7 mm machine guns.
How many rounds?
I'm gonna pour it on full auto.
So how many rounds?
the rate of fire?
Look at your
They can't
rate of
retaliate.
fire there.
Fuck's sake.
Rate of fire. It's
I think it's like 100.
This is one of those times where we might see, how we were handling the overlap of multiple shots in the same limb.
I
might
don't
see that.
know where is it.
All right, so check out
okay.
check out maximum metal. I think it's on page 18.
GMI over Wolverine. 12.7
Wolverine.
minigun.
That's a 50
Or sorry,
cal.
we should get-
You can use the
Each
minigun
gun
or
has-
the MG, either one.
Yeah, it's
I'll use
60.
the-
It's 60-10 per, and it's 100 rate of fire.
Or 1,000, depending.
Okay,
on
so what do I roll for that?
I think it's okay. So the minigun has a rate of fire of 100. The regular 50 cal only has a rate of fire of 10. So you can I think you have the minigun, pretty sure. So rate of fire of 100. It's a standard reliability, so it does jam a little bit more often. But you have 1,000 rounds for that bad boy. It's a heavy weapons skill check, and it's a 15 or more to hit.
Heavy weapon.
Actually, I think 15 or more to hit. You're well within close range.
Oh, and they're twins, so you fire.
What's the damage?
Damage.
And it's a twin.
5d6?
Oh, sorry.
I think it's 5d6 or 5d10 maybe.
Five.
What is it?
It's D10s for the 12.7 millimeter, 12.7 millimeter, 60-10.
6d10. There you go.
And it's since they're twin, I think you're firing 2 of them, so double the rate of fire.
Mm-hmm.
Rate of fire is 1,000.
No, 200.
100.
200.
So
Okay.
200.
100
What?
times 2. 100 times 2.
Okay, so minigun. I'm gonna roll.
When you get a +1 for every 10 shots being fired on a full auto.
How many rounds are you shooting, dude? That was the first question.
Okay, I'm gonna go with 50.
50. Okay, so 25 from each. That's a +4.
Yeah. How do I do the auto fire thing?
That's not how that works. It doesn't work like that.
Okay.
The auto fire just
I'll give you a +4 to hit. Anything over 15 counts as an additional round. Each round counts as 10 for this. Okay.
Okay, so I have +4 for this.
Yeah, +4.
Okay, I'll
and
do
and
that.
anything over a 15 counts as an additional hit. You get 10 rounds per number over the to hit number. Okay.
like let me show you Turbo. You roll what you just did to see how many shots hit. Since you rolled a 15, let's say you rolled a 20 and you got 5 extra hits. Then you would press 5 on the auto fire button, and then you'd press beside it, and it would just give you the damage and the location, since you already got all the information with the first one.
Did you? You didn't give
Okay.
yourself a +4? Yeah, you did. Okay. Wow, you just really suck at. Okay, never mind. All right, so you got 10 rounds that actually hit the. You were targeting. I'm imagining the other ACPA, right?
Jockey's the gunner. I'm the driver.
Okay, well, Jockey.
We're blaming Jockey now.
No, actually, it was Francisco that was your gunner. I'm assuming Francisco was driving and you were.
Cisco, do better.
Yeah.
Damn it. Cisco, why am I at the
No,
gunner?
you're shooting this, dude.
Yeah. I'm like, when did we switch places?
Yeah, right. Francisco's like, no, dude, I'm driving. Okay, so you rolled. Yeah, you got 10 rounds. They hit. So 10 rounds hit out of 100 that you or 50 that you fired. So yeah,
50.
10 rounds actually hit out of 50. That's not bad. You hit. What's your target?
I guess this guy.
That guy.
Not the ACPA.
Wait, where
You mean the
they?
thing that he can't punch through?
It's 12.7 millimeter. Yes, you can.
What the damage roll that he rolled?
Yes, with the damage roll that he rolled, because if it's 10 shots that hit, and if 3 of them get on the same location, that could be a dead ACPA.
Yes.
Well, it says 6 on the 6 of this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
60, 10, 10 rounds hit. Go ahead and make your, like he did, your auto fire or whatever.
sorry, 30 damage?
60, 10, 10 rounds hit.
60, 10. Okay, 60, 10.
Yeah. It looks like your minigun thing there has the incorrect damage value, too. You've got 5d10 set to it.
All right.
42.
42.
I think it's 45.
That breaks
yeah.
the SP. And, wait, no, the SP is 50.
The armor stuff.
Yeah, armor stopped it. Okay, so you get 9 more tries.
Now this is where you'd use the
9
auto
more
fire.
tries. Okay.
Yes. This is where you'd use the auto fire function, and you'll have
Okay,
your
so
damage.
I put
value.
in 4. 4, right? Because I
9.
said 50.
9 more tries.
9.
9 more tries, and also change your damage value.
Nine
It's you have it set to 5d10 on the gun. It's 6
So
d10.
I need to change that to 6d10.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Fire.
Let her rip.
That's a lot of those.
Let her rip. Anything over 50
Yeah.
will hit and do damage to the SDP,
Okay, where do you go?
which isn't much.
I clicked it, but then I hear the dice sound, and it's gone.
There you go.
It was
Oh, there it
rolling
is.
them all.
None of them over 50. Oh, that's too bad. Oh,
But
did you get
is there any,
doubles? Oh, there's one. 36, and then
Bunch of doubles.
33, 27. Those all
2 to
penetrate the torso. And then you got
2
two.
to 4 is the torso, so
You know, no, only the
Yeah.
fours. Count the fours only.
I see.
Yeah, because those all hit the same location. So you got 36.
How about the 9s? I
Well,
have
check
like
this
two
out.
nines.
Check this out. Your 36 plus 33 plus 27 breaks the SP and destroys it.
Right into the pilot.
Yeah. Because STP is 37. So yeah, add those three.
Berserker Barrage!
Add those three together, and that exceeds the STP value and the SP. So, calculator. Let's see here.
Would it be like an action to put down smokes for our visibility?
Yeah,
Smokes!
yeah. So you got a 96. So 35, or I'm sorry, 37 plus 50 is only like 87. So you exceeded both his SP and his SDP. So you completely disable and destroy this ACPA as well. Nice work, fellas. Sam, you're up. Unless Turbo, you want to lay down smoke for your team? Go ahead.
I'm gonna lay down smoke so that we're not
It's going to
like
take a turn for it to develop. Do you just drop it in front of your team right here?
yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
So on the next
Smoke's
turn,
down.
on the next turn, it'll smoke up the area in front of your vehicle. Sam, it's your
All right.
turn.
Doing the quickest turn you've ever seen. I'm dumping 3 luck, firing a 3-round burst into the remaining guy over here with
Okay.
the Militech Mark IV.
Yeah, the guy who shot at you. Sure.
Yep. So we're going to be making this at +4.
Okay.
Or sorry, +7, because I'm adding my 3 luck as well.
Okay. Oh, that's a miss.
Yep, I figured as much.
All right.
Alright,
That
turn
is
over.
rough.
You can try
That is rough.
you can try taking a second action at -3 if you want.
Good chance to get
-3
rifle
with
kill.
my 2 reflex snow? I don't fucking think so.
All right.
I only had enough luck to maybe hit 1.
All right.
Fair enough.
But
Guess
no,
you don't like.
I
I, guess
couldn't
you
even
don't
hit
like rifle skill on crits.
I don't know, man. You can. It doesn't hurt. You know.
I guess I can try, but if I have a feeling if I crit anyway, I'm still gonna miss.
All right.
There's a chance of that, but then you'd have 10 IP and you'd be able to hit better next time.
My dead character. Alright, let's try it.
Okay.
I'm gonna fire another 3-round burst.
-3 to your action.
So, still at +1.
No, all right.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
No worries.
Even worse.
All right. Mark your rounds that you spent and how much you have left in your magazine.
Covering fire.
And I will move on to the next player in line. Oh, that's a dead CPA. Dead CPA. Oh, it's Landshark's turn.
We will do our best with the. Oh shit, we don't have any. Oh no, both of our anti-infantry weapons are disabled.
Oh shit, there's also smoke. Hold on a sec. Draw some smoke clouds.
I could take out 2 of them. I think I've already know which ones. I'm also going to move forward. Since as of right now, I'm just drawing fire to Sam.
Okay.
Where are you drawing the smoke? There it is. I'm going to move into the smoke, switch the thermals,
Okay.
and then I'm going to take 2 shots. One at this guy, and then one at the guy beside him.
All right.
Both of their battle brothers.
Okay. First shot, then it's gonna be a difficulty modifier of 15, and then your second shot's gonna be a -3, so 18.
Okay. Jesus Christ. We make those.
Yeah. That
Plus 11 reflex, the smart weapon bonus, the direct fire bonus, which is the +4, then
you rip him in half. He's dead on the
the
floor.
big damage, and then shot 2.
That's
This is
also a
not.
hit.
This is not a war for the little men.
Oh my god, you ripped this dude apart
What
too.
what are these guys doing? They didn't bring suits. They need the suits. This is not a war for mere men, mere mortals. You must adorn yourself in metal plate and soup up your reflex enhancers with a
This dude
virtual reality.
Runs directly back to alert the rest of the his
We've got one getting away. Try and stop him. And that's the end of my turn.
Okay, I have a long range target here. I'm gonna missile
Hey,
that
Wes.
guy.
Go for it, Turbo.
Gonna be like, hey, he's getting away. Boomerang.
You can barely see this guy as he flees. You want -2 to your target due to the smoke and the movement. He's kind of moving away from you though, so it's not like he's moving laterally to you, but it's still -2.
I can't like rush the guy, right?
You don't really have a driveway. He's going through the trees down, and it goes down the hill a little bit.
Yeah, but you know, it's a tank. You know, it run over the trees. Blah, blah,
Okay, you
blah.
can try. Roll a driving check. You
Can I
try,
drive?
Try ramming him.
Yep.
The problem with that is that you might get your vehicle stuck. Might be better to stick to the road.
I'll try. You know, driving. At least I'm gonna get closer if I can.
Okay, so you're going off road, off of the road, I guess. Roll awareness notice.
Okay. I threw here. Okay, let's see. Oh, that's a crit. 29. Damn.
All right, so you see additional ACPAs and soldiers.
Oh, damn it. I can't select it. Ah.
Oh! Run away!
Oh, no,
Run
more!
away! Nope! Fall back! Fall back! I
Okay,
changed
well,
my
I'm
mind.
glad I saw them.
We've got all the information we
talking.
need to know about this mission. Let's run.
There's a lot.
Let's leave. We'll mark it down on the SAT computer for another Militech squad to handle. Maybe an AO1 blitz.
I relay that to everyone and then lay down some smokes. So that
Oh God! Let's get the fuck out of here!
smokes, more smokes. Oh, I can't move the smokes.
Riders, back on your bikes! On your bikes!
How do you color this? Oh, it's green.
Whoops.
Oh.
All right.
I can't color this.
Wait.
There it is. Smokes down.
That's a lot of smoke. I think you just burnt your entire vehicle's supply of smoke there.
Yeah, you're
No,
out of
no,
smoke, buddy.
it's just enough. There is a big group. It's a big group. We need to.
It's a good
smoke
expense.
over.
It's a good expense.
Yeah.
Anything to get us away from these guys.
All right, so you guys make your escape. Go ahead and make your driving check again.
No, but South
We're in
America.
Brazil.
We're in Brazil.
You make your driving check again, Turbo, as you try to make
Just-
your escape.
Yep.
Just west of Rio.
Oh no! All right, so
Oh, no.
you get stuck off of the road. You can't quite get it up onto the road again.
Yeah, I'm
Oh.
gonna be the rear guard with the smokes. Okay, I'll catch up with them.
You promise, right? Jumbo, you promise, right?
No.
Turbo, you'll catch up.
You might be able to get some help from the ACPA to pull you back onto the road.
I could help. I'm coming over. I'm helping.
Make a
No, you gotta get away.
Make a basic
Tell
tech.
my story.
Make a basic tech roll there, Jack.
Oh no. So running towards this thing, I decided as gunfire is heard overhead, in attempting to push this thing back onto the ground. Basic tech is not
Yeah,
my
would
my
that be
skill.
like a strength thing for?
No, I think he wants a technical skill. I think he wants to see how carefully I can use my hands.
Hey, did Wes decide to join us?
Wes.
Oh yeah, I see.
Yes,
here.
Wes is here.
Good enough.
Okay.
6 luck. We're burning 6 luck for this because we need to succeed.
Hey,
That's
Wes,
all of our luck this session.
Wes, did you ever decide to join Arasaka when you got fired from Militech? Because Arasaka's hiring. Wes, can you hear me?
You can be one of these guys.
Wes, you're muted.
Oh, I know. I think you just
Oh, I
have him
can
muted
hear
on your
him.
side. I can hear him.
Oh wait, am I okay, hold on, let me see.
Maybe you lower down Wes's volume.
It's possible that I muted him. Hold on.
Did you lower down his
No,
volume?
I definitely muted him. Okay, sorry about that, Ness. I think last time you were drunk and I was irritated.
He's back. He missed that entirely. He left the call for that 1 second.
Hello, sir.
He left the call for that one.
Okay, but hey, did you join did you join Arasaka when you got fired from Militech?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, if everyone else is joining, yeah, why not?
No, we did not.
No, we're all with Militech.
Well, in that case, I don't know. Would I happen to be here in the midst of battle?
Yeah, you could have been in an ACPA, or you can choose to be one of these special operatives.
You can be an
No,
outright.
if he had joined Arasaka,
Or you can be
mean-
Francisco, my tank driver.
No, he's still
The
Wes.
Wolverine driver.
I told him he could keep his character.
That is wild.
Well, let me think. If they're hiring me as a base unit, I don't know. I mean, most likely I would be trying to reach out from the beaches of Miami out to my old teammates
All right. In that case,
and ask them for probably an unpaid internship or something like that.
okay, so I mean, the nomads are being hired as outriders for some of these. Maybe you're one of the outriders.
Okay.
Yeah. So, all right.
Would they be down? Would they be over here or something, or
Yeah,
further
you-
down?
Militech is actually hiring outriders, so maybe you got rehired as an outrider.
You got demoted to outrider.
Yeah. So you have a
There we go.
motorcycle, and you have you have SP armor of 14. It's also AP.
Okay.
It's AP armor.
Set this up. AP armor 14. You said.
Mm-hmm.
What about my head?
Yeah, you have a 20 nylon helmet. It's not AP armor, but the torso is.
Gotcha. Okay.
It also has an
AP.
EV value of -1. That's reflex
Okay.
-1 for the armor.
Yep.
You also have a assault rifle, or I'm sorry, either your choice of submachine gun or shotgun.
Machine gun or shotgun?
Submachine gun, submachine gun or shotgun.
Probably machine gun.
Submachine gun. Okay.
Yeah.
So the submachine gun is a Militech submachine gun. Let's see here.
Do you have submachine gun skill or rifle skill?
Actually, I think I have rifle instead, so I probably want to take the other one.
Okay.
Yeah, so the
Yeah, I have
shotgun would be
I
the
have a higher
rifle.
rifle.
So the shotgun
Yeah.
actually uses rifle skill. So
Okay. Cool. I'll go for that.
You have your choice of ammo. You can use buckshot, which is 4d6. You can use slugs, which does 3d6 AP, or you can use grenade shot, which is 2d6 explosive. Can cause a fire.
Probably the second one,
The slug.
which you said was 3.
3d6
Yeah, 3d6.
AP, and you have 21 rounds in your magazine. You can do 3 burst or single shot.
Okay.
And it's standard reliability with a 50-meter range.
Mid-range, standard. What was rate of fire?
Rate of fire is 3 or 1.
Three.
You can do
Okay.
3-round burst if you want. You also have Militech Refractix Plus binoculars, and you have Cybernetics, which you can choose to implant if you want. Militech Second Chance CyberDoc implanted emergency medkit. It's not implanted yet. You'll need to implant it with a Cybertech roll of 15 or more.
Okay, so I have to roll Cybertech real quick.
Yeah, and then you
Good.
can open up out of the ovoid box, and then you implant it under your rib cage. It hooks onto your neuroplexus with a little
What do I have to roll? What do I have to roll for it?
a Cybertech check. It's a tech roll to install new cyberware. It's basically a 12. You gotta make sure that you put it in right, otherwise it
Ugh.
might cause.
All right, I'm gonna put 3 luck into this.
Okay. Basically, when distress is registered,
I'm
the
a bitch.
CyberDoc injects an antidote for the toxin, or in the case of trauma, drugs to prevent shock and circulatory collapse. The CyberDoc can counter sleep and
Oh
nausea
wait, that
drugs.
should actually pass though.
Oh no! So
I
it
did
just,
-3.
yeah, it doesn't work.
It should pass.
It injures you. Does 1d6 damage to you.
No. I rolled a 12 or more. It was a 7 plus a 5 plus a 3.
Okay. In that case, it works fine. When it works, if you get like, I don't know, sick with hallucinogens or biotoxins, on a 1d10 roll, the 1 through 3, the drug or the toxin is fully counteracted. On a 4 to 7, it does half normal effect. On an 8 to 10, oops, oh well. I guess you better file for that money back guarantee.
What was this called again? The particular name.
It's called the Militech Second Chance CyberDoc implanted emergency medkit. For trauma, the
Cool.
CyberDoc is a +2 to all stun and death save rolls. The bad news is CyberDoc can counter any given effect only 3 times. So if you fail your boosted save 3 times, or you're exposed to a drug or gas 3 times, or for 3 turns, that's too bad. CyberDoc gives you an edge, but it's no cure-all. After that, the unit is out of the appropriate antidote or drug and must be refilled in an outpatient cyber clinic. There's a subdermal pack in the arm which contains the battery, and a light which indicates when the dock is running low or out of something. And there's a cutoff switch which, for medical reasons, you can stop it, have the dock counteracting trauma team's anesthetic, for instance. Dock can also be implanted in a cyber limb, so you put it under your rib, I'm assuming.
Hold on, you're starting to break up there. I'm implanting it where?
Under your rib.
Under rib. Okay. Under rib. Okay. Cool.
Oh, it does 1d6 minus 1 humanity loss. So go ahead and roll your humanity loss.
Okay, 1d6.
It goes for a few thousand eddy on the black market.
That's 1. So lost 1 humanity. That's not bad at all. Take that.
All right.
I'll take that. That's a good deal.
Okay. All right. So you guys just got out of combat. Somebody just laid down a bunch of smoke grenade. If you want to enter a combat, roll for initiative. There's a dead outrider in front of you. He's been completely killed with bullets all over him. But you could take his shotgun, have 2 of them if you wanted. Plus, he has 2 extra magazines of shotguns, and you have 2 extra magazines as well.
I think I need to focus on the main firing because right now I can't go ambidextrous.
Okay.
I probably wouldn't be able to shoot both shotguns like ambidextrously, I think.
Do you want his extra magazines?
Yeah, I'll grab those at least.
Okay. All right, so Sam, it's your turn.
I don't know what you want me to do because I can't really do anything.
I guess there's a lot of things you could do. You could try to.
I'm effectively brain dead. My rules is written with my reflex at 2. I'm effectively brain dead.
Do you want to try to hop into one of the vehicles? I don't know.
I don't even know what I could do.
You can
Right
do
now.
whatever you choose to do. You're not.
I'm just
you're
gonna
not
keep
brain dead.
moving away.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
not brain
probably run away. We need to fall back.
Okay, you're not brain dead. And if you wanted to, you could try to, get into one of the vehicles.
I guess I could. I guess I'll try doing that.
Is the Wolverine available, Turbo? Do you think? Are you're not driving anywhere right now, right?
Yeah. Now we have room. We technically Jockey was supposed to be the other person. the
Jack, were
Wolverine.
you able to pull him onto the? Yeah, you got a 20. So you pulled him onto the street. So you could approach the vehicle while Jack is arranging him onto the street, and you could actually enter the vehicle while that's happening too.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and do that.
Okay, so
Get on!
pull yourself in there. Jack, you could ride on the top of the Wolverine. That's available to you, and then the Wolverine can take off in the next turn. Wes,
The all she got, Francisco.
you can also grab onto the Wolverine now that it's on the road.
Yeah, I'm gonna back on up out of there.
Okay. So approaching the Wolverine, we'll have it turn the other direction. Jack, you are close enough to the road now. You could either hop onto the Wolverine as well. Wes, are you entering the Wolverine?
Yep. I'm gonna be with the team.
All right.
In the nick of time. In the nick of time.
All right, guys. So Wolverine takes off next turn. You guys still under the smoke cover. The Arasaka overrun that position, but they don't find you.
You're stuck in the smoke. You're smoked off.
All right. Yeah, you guys may not have found their supply depot, but you certainly found their position, their front line. Do you decide to try to go around them or what? Which way you go?
Yeah, we try to lose them and try to flank them. First we lose them, then we
So-
flank them.
Unfortunately, your vehicles are going to have a hard time going anywhere except for through that valley. You see on either side of this canyon, the sloping hills go up pretty sharply, and the terrain gets rather rough too, almost impassable. Where you can see how the texture is a little bit more rough there. There's going to be a lot of rough terrain there. More jungle.
But from this distance, can I bombard them with the missile payload?
From this distance, yeah, you could try that. Although I don't know what gain it would really give you. It's not going to give you any additional intel. It's just going to give away your position.
Okay. So we.
And if you bombard them,
Try
you kill
to
them.
work.
They're missiles.
Could I Snow actually real quick use my wilderness survival skill
Yeah.
to break off pieces of the machine that we're on any kind of like wooden stakes and
No, the
like-
machine that you're on is the Wolverine. There's no wooden stakes on the machine. If you wanted to get off of the Wolverine and go out into the wilderness,
yeah,
could-
maybe
could
maybe
look-
scout around
you could look
potentially.
for something
I don't
that
know.
might serve as a wooden stake. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell whoever's driving to slow down a bit, and then I'm gonna try to get some branches from nearby, cover them in our poop, and then drive them in the ground.
Okay, Francisco is driving.
But
You roll persuasion fast talk.
probably Turbo is like in the gunner's seat and like, what is that
I'm
outrider
gonna put
doing?
some Punjabi traps in the ground here.
Did
See if that works
Did
or
you
not.
work with Wes before, Turbo?
Yeah, but I think he's in disguise, so Turbo doesn't know.
Yeah, he does not. You don't recognize him unless you roll a.
I don't recognize him yet.
Roll a 1d10.
I don't recognize him yet again
Roll a 1d10. Because now he's in your vehicle.
because my
Oh, yeah,
idea was
you definitely recognize him.
Whoops. Hi there.
Oh, wait. Turbo rolled an 8. Wes, you recognize Turbo. But he hasn't
I'm gonna be
recognized
like,
He doesn't recognize you.
in that case, I'm gonna try to do like a fist bump with him and see if he responds.
All right.
we're in a battle. What are you doing?
I'm gonna look at him. I'm gonna give him a nod, and I'm gonna raise up my fist to do a fist bump with him.
All right. So you
Outrider, what are you?
Francisco slows down. He says, "Okay, dude, you can hop out. Whatever."
All right. I want to stop for a second. First, I want to use my binoculars to make sure that they're not coming, but like right behind us.
He drops you off right in front of one of the Outrider bikes. There's 2 Outrider bikes back here.
Oh, okay. I see them. Yeah, kind of like right over there. Okay, cool. Yeah, while I'm on the way there, can I use my binoculars to make sure the enemies are not coming too quickly?
Yeah, well, you definitely see them emerging from the smoke. The 2 ACPAs, the Arasaka ones.
How many turns would they be hereby, roughly?
They could be there in the next turn.
Okay, then I'm gonna grab that bike and then dip the fuck out.
Okay.
What kind of driving skill do I need to do? Is it a motorcycle?
Yeah.
I don't have any in that. I'm gonna put 4 luck into this.
Okay. I'm gonna say that you have a chip skill for the
Yep,
motorcycle.
3 luck in that.
You don't need to use any luck. I'm gonna say you have a chip skill for motorcycle.
Oh, okay.
Do you have a wait? You don't have you don't have chips, do you?
No, I do.
Oh, you do. You have a chip socket?
I have a neural processor and a.
Do you have a chip socket?
I do not have a chip socket. Actually, no, I don't.
All right, then you can't use.
That's
chips.
fine though. It's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
That'll be the next thing I buy.
All right.
Would have like a basic, like the basic.
Still, still I
think
got
that-
a
I think
15 now.
A chipware socket's only like 100 eddy.
I've got 400. I can retroactively say that I spent 100 on that, which I probably would have.
Let me double check to make sure that it's only 100 eddy. If it's in,
I have 400, so I would have spent everything on that probably.
yeah, and then Militech would have given you a chipware socket. I'm sorry, a chip if you didn't have that skill already.
Okay.
They would have just gifted
Cool.
it to you. So the chipware sockets, if anybody can find it before me, should have a surgery cost. Might be negligible. If that's the case, then you get it for $100, I think. Let me double check.
Okay.
I can't seem to find it. All right, getting close.
Oh no, I think I do already have a chipware socket. No,
You
I
do?
don't. I have a cyber modem link. God damn it! All
A
right,
chipware socket. A chipware socket is 200 eddy.
200. Okay.
At 200
Oh.
eddy, it has negligible surgery costs, so it's literally like an outpatient thing. You just plug it into you. It's 200 eddy. Thank you very much, and it has a humanity loss of 1d6 divided by 2. Because there's no surgery costs, I'll just say you could just slap that in the field even.
Ooh, in the field,
Yeah.
going hard.
Do it live.
All right.
So you get 2 humanity
it
loss
live.
from that, and
Okay.
you have a +3 level chip for motorcycle, even though it's a reflex chip. You've been an outrider on this trip for about 2 weeks now, so you definitely got at least a level 3 by now.
Looks like my empathy is down by 1, getting close to down by 2.
Mm-hmm.
Starting to go cyber psycho. Yeah, I'm gonna grab that bike and boogie on out of there.
All right, so you're cool. You pop a wheelie as you head out of the smoke, and the Arasaka guys are, "We'll get you next time, Militech." They shake their heads as they find cover off to either side of the road. All right, guys. It's getting close to 11 o'clock. I know we've been at this for a while. This seems like a good place to stop.
Yeah, we got away.
But maybe you guys try to flank them again. It's going to be difficult with these vehicles because you're kind of on a little dirt road here. But like I said, off to either side you can see where it gets a little thick. You're not going to be able to drive through
Yeah,
this.
it might be we need to LPC this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, all good. Happy.
So unless you guys have like some
Happy.
wild and crazy idea of like just like ditching the vehicles and going off into the woods, maybe you guys, what are you gonna do next? What's your plan?
We'll find out next time on.
I think we should. I think we should
Next
run
time
away.
on.
But yeah, that's what I think. It's
Alright,
tempting. It's tempting to run in the woods, but I'm
Why
not going to do
is
that.
this? Excuse me, Outrider. Why?
Oh,
We need
it looks like
to stay the mission.
looks like we lost Jack. All right. So anyway, yeah, I guess we'll
Yeah.
hang out here then.
All right, guys. Have a good night.
Does somebody want to do first aid for our wounded?
I would say
Uh,
Sammy would do it on himself, but
I
his
do not
intelligence is
have
basically
first
cut in
aid.
half. So,
Wes, do you have first aid?
fuck it, Sammy will still try it.
I don't think I have any, but I can try.
I have a lot of tech, but I don't have.
I think Francisco might have first aid.
I have one in first
Fuck
aid.
it, let Sammy try it on himself.
Or Wes has a 1 in first aid.
So do
Yeah,
I.
but I have a 5 in tech. That's going to be bad.
Oh yeah. How many damage points
but-
do you have? 7. You have to beat a 7.
Oh yeah, that's easy.
Okay, yeah, pretty good.
Oh, more than 7 because I was wounded from before,
Okay.
but I still beat what I had
Yeah.
by
Right.
1.
Good job. All right. So you managed to stop the bleeding, stop the infection. You'll heal it at a half point per day, unless you find some nanobots or some quick heal or something like that.
Yep.
All right, guys. Good to have you back, Wes. Glad to have you join the team. Good thing you didn't join Arasaka. You would have been shit. Probably
Yeah, I was thinking about that for a second. I was like,
would have gotten shot.
not
at.
really much style.
Imagine you join Arasaka and you get done out by the media.
Yeah.
Learned ninjutsu.
Anything's possible. Anything's possible.
Yeah, you never know. Yeah.
There was like, what is with this Outrider?
You
Why
don't
is he
recognize
opposing
him.
the orders of?
Yeah, no, he doesn't look anything like what you've seen before. He's got some facial hair growth.
Can I give him a new name when he asks me my name?
Yeah, because you definitely have been fired from Militech, so you probably have a new identity.
Yeah,
Ooh.
Turbo knows you've been fired, so he doesn't expect you to be one of the Outriders.
Yeah,
Hmm.
instead of Wes, you go by a different name now. You might have to change your name from Wes to something else.
Yeah,
He goes by Sue now.
No, I'm gonna think about my name.
Wes in
I'm gonna think about
reverse.
my name over the next week. I'm gonna think about my
Francisco
my
says-
new identity.
He says, "Hey friend, what's your name? I haven't seen you before. You one of your Outrider number 12. What's your name, dude?"
I'm gonna go in for the handshake and like pretend I'm all friendly at first, and then the last second I'm gonna do slow motion, pull back my hand and brush my hair back, and then I will think of my new identity
Roll
and get
social
back to you.
-5.
Oh God!
Social -5. All right, here we go. Hold on. I think I've got 1 luck left. That's fine. I'm gonna use my last luck here, social, so that'll be a -4. Oh,
All right. So Francisco says to Turbo says, "Oh, dude, we got a wise guy. Maybe we should make this guy walk."
Got a wise guy, eh?
Yeah.
hey.
That's about the time when they like pull over and make you get out.
Sorry, we'll
I
have
would
this-
say probably to the other Outrider.
Well, he
Just
did
keep watch
actually
on
want
him,
to get out too.
guys.
So I remember he got onto one of those bikes. He's on a bike instead. So he couldn't have
Yeah.
done first aid for Samuel. But yeah,
Yeah.
basically
Well,
nobody
Sammy
knows.
did it for himself anyway.
Nobody knows who this dude is. And you've lost your other outrider. Oh no, there was one that was hanging out with Cassandra out in the front. So you have one more outrider, and Wes, and that's it.
I mean, technically, you have Sammy as an outrider once he heals.
Yeah.
'Cause he's damn good with a
But
motorcycle.
Sammy, you could man the gunner, or something like that.
My new name is
My
Slick.
reflex is that too.
Slick. Okay.
I'd need to dump like 100 rounds to hit something.
All right, cool.
It's really fucking funny though.
Yeah. Good thing you're not dead.
I'll do it.
And you didn't lose a limb, so you're still with
Heck
us.
yeah, awesome.
Could have left the fucking
So it sounds like everyone's kind of in Brazil right now. What's the current date? Snow. I'm curious for lore.
Oh, June 2022.
June 22. Okay, yeah. So it's the midst of the hot war essentially.
Yeah, midst of the hot war.
Yeah.
Yep. And
Cool.
Turbo is the captain now.
Turbo is the captain
Oh, it's
now.
it's Kangaroo Jack. He just wrestled control.
Oh yeah, that's right. You guys are kind of who's in charge now. Well, Turbo. So Kangaroo Jack actually did kill a Chupacabra, so now he's Anyway.
Sammy
So
was
it's
right,
like
though. It
it's like a
was
title
Chupacabra.
basically he has.
Well, what?
Very cool.
I heard somebody mumbling. In the
Kill the Chupacabra.
Sammy
I
was
dodged.
right, though. It was a Chupacabra.
Oh, you're right. He was right.
Interesting.
So yeah, there's a
Cool.
Chupacabra in the back of the semi truck. Just FYI.
I mean, sometimes you get that in
Wes
South
would have
America.
known that is that thing again.
Oh yeah, did you ever see the Chupacabra before, Wes?
I feel like I might have. I don't think
Yeah,
my
you
character
would.
actually did though.
So
I don't think my character did.
Do you have
Yeah.
Chupacabra lore, expert lore in Chupacabra?
No, I'm sure I don't have that. Is under an intelligence or something?
Yeah, but
I probably don't.
if you have any general education.
No, I have vampire. I have vampire lore.
So
I have
if
vampire
you have
lore.
any general education skill points,
Okay.
do you?
I have 3 in education.
Okay, so general education is going to count against you. So for this, you're going to make an intelligence roll because you don't have any lore. You're going to make an intelligence roll -3.
Oh, you're breaking up there, Snow. I can't hear you.
Make an intelligence roll at -3.
Okay, gotcha.
I just-
And if in spite of that you still roll,
So that -3.
Yeah, and
That'll
then-
be
do you-
8.
okay. So do you have any personal understanding or interest in the Chupacabra? Outside.
Yes, because my teammates have talked about it, so I have a natural
I'm
inclined
not talking
interest
about-
towards it.
I'm not talking about your character. I'm
Talk about real life.
talking about you personally.
You're breaking the fourth wall?
Yeah, a little bit.
Do I know about the Chupacabra? Is that like skinwalkers or wendigos?
Okay, if you're asking me that, then that's a no. Okay, so in that case, you don't get any bonus. You I have a 0 for Chupacabra lore, but go ahead and roll anyway for Chupacabra lore. So it's going to be an intelligence roll without any negative modifier.
Okay. 1 second. There we go.
Oh wow. Okay, so that looks like it might have been a crit. Oh, it's close. Okay, so basically, you've seen your very first Chupacabra, so to speak. They're claiming that it's a Chupacabra. It's dead. It's in the back of the semi. That's about all you know.
Back in the semi, not in the back of the
Oh,
wall.
and you heard Turbo say that Chupacabra means goat sucker.
No, that was me that said that. I said that.
Sorry,
That was Sammy.
that was Sammy, not. You don't remember who it was who said it. I don't know.
Very scary. Interesting.
Fucking, I nearly double crit on that roll.
All right. Well, maybe you can roll human perception and see if you remember if it was Sammy or if it was Turbo.
Okay. One
And
sec.
Sammy, roll credibility.
Finally, something that isn't affected by my severely
Oh,
damaged
baby,
status.
double crit.
All right.
Double
So
crit.
Wes knows that it was you. Never mind.
Yeah.
I get to bump human perception up to 4. Hell yes.
All right. So you also know that Kangaroo Jack exaggerates a lot, and up until just very recently, when he killed the Chupacabra, he was
didn't
making some
believe they were
very poor
Chupacabra.
leadership decisions, and people were deferring to Turbo instead.
Oh my god. You bastard.
So
Just wait till Sammy decides to roll leadership. Just wait.
So yeah, the people and you've lost a lot of people. You've lost like 3 outriders in the last 24 hours.
My nomads.
4
My fellow
outriders.
nomads.
You lost like
Be
4
fair,
outriders. So as an
4
outrider,
generations gone to the dust.
as an outrider, you realize that you've already lost 4 outriders out of your 6 outrider party. It's just you and 1 other outrider left.
I'm almost a lone wolf.
Yeah,
A single fish in the sea.
you
if
definitely are gonna be watching your back and not quite sure you want to stray too far from the rest of the group. Certainly, you don't want to be putting yourself at any risk because you're about that's not gonna end well. You already know.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the fuck out of here.
All right, so you go AWOL. Is that what I'm hearing? No, what's going on?
What? No, I'm going with the team.
Okay,
I'm going with the team.
Got it.
And the team is getting the fuck out of here.
Yeah, that's what I just said. I'm doing. I'm getting the fuck out of here.
All right, because are you
As
on
I
your bike?
drive by, as a final move for the night, could I, as I drive by Turbo, can I do another winking nod towards him?
He's actually behind a screen inside of the Wolverine that just uses cameras to drive. So you could smile at the camera, I guess.
Yeah, let me try that. Let me do like a perform. Could I do a perform roll or something?
Sure.
Let him know, like, hey, you know who I am.
Rider number
What's that guy
12.
doing?
Except he doesn't. That's the only problem. Oh, you can.
What's he
I don't
doing?
know.
There's too much dust.
You could try
Too much dust on the
You
camera.
could try a human perception roll, Turbo, to see if you recognize him. You have to be above his.
Can I roll human perception? Because I did see him when we were in Chile.
Oh, that's right. You did.
I'm gonna, let him.
Human
let him
perception
maybe
or
try to.
the.
Yeah, human perception.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna try to like look like I'm a fish and let them know that I'm aquatic nomad Wes.
Yeah, you recognize
Keep rolling
him.
below now.
He does look familiar. Like he may have.
Holy fuck!
Oh,
He
God.
double crit.
And Turbo, you finally recognize him.
He double crit.
Holy
That's
shit.
holy fuck.
What is he doing here?
It is I.
He nearly
Wes.
triple crit on human perception.
It is
what in
I.
the fuck?
Give yourself some IP there.
Still alive after all
Money
this
IP,
time.
holy fuck.
So yeah, now he seems to be one of your last outriders. He's a tough little fish there. All right, and we'll leave it there.
What is he doing?
Thanks
Yeah.
for joining us again, and we'll look forward to playing next week. Maybe actually, I think is next week the 21st. Yeah, I think we'll have a game. It's the following weekend. We won't. So, happy Father's Day, guys, and Flag Day if you guys celebrate.
Happy Father's Day, y'all. Take it easy.
Take
Yeah.
care.
Much love.
Have a good
Peace.
weekend, guys.
What is a
Good night.